Yo, 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 what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Taylor May Rock, and y'all already know what time it is. You're now tuned into the infamous No Filter Show. And I'm always joined by my great co-hosts.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. The okay, quick, these bars and faith. Yes, you know the vibes. And you know I keep it on, man. Damn it. Asylum available everywhere. Also, you see me sporting that K Quick bucket. Get that at IamKQuick.com. BBF hoodie, IamKQuick.com. And speaking of hoodies and shit, don't forget to cop that No Filter merch. Stop sleeping. Get him and hop on the damn train. Yeah.
Man, and of course, this is your man G.I. Mo, aka non-GMO, and I'm in this bitch, man. And naturally, you better check us out, man, on all platforms: Spotify, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn app, young. Hey, look, we in this motherfucker, young. It's about to get busy. You dig?
You already know.
It really is because I got on the red today.
My favorite
and I
color.
got on the purple shirt. And this is the Blue Phoenix. And we are so excited to be here with y'all today. I missed y'all. It's Thursday. Let's get it in.
I noticed you never wear blue.
I do wear blue. Blue is my favorite color.
Oh, is that why you're the Blue Phoenix? Why you don't wear this shit?
I don't have blue scarves.
And last but not least, I am Just Star. I'm excited to be here with y'all. And I hope y'all can hear me tonight. Okay, quick. Anyway, hey y'all.
Loud and clear.
I don't know if the loud and clear part is a good or a bad thing.
Uh-oh. Is the shots fired already?
Anything louder than you and clearer than you is a great thing.
All right. We're gonna see. All right, hold that thought. I'm not even gonna respond to that yet, but hold it, because I'm gonna whip this fucking car around and come right back to it later in the show.
Anyway.
Just hold on.
Okay. So look, normally I do the small talk, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really excited to get this started. Hey Nikki, what's going on?
Nikki, what's good, Queen?
So let's hop straight into it. I've really been tuned in with this new Clubhouse app. To our listeners out there, to kind of explain what it is, it's pretty much an app where you can sit in on conversations or you can host a conversation. I have had the privilege to sit in on conversations with a lot of famous people and listen to them drop jewels. One that's really trending right now is Meek Mill and DJ Akedemiks. It was 21 Savage in the room. Tory Lanez was in the room. And of course Meek and DJ Akedemiks, and Meek pretty much was saying that everybody needs to follow suit and cancel Akedemiks because his platform does not help the culture, but it just enhances the drama and the bullshit. You feel me? And that kind of goes along with what people say about Vlad. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna weigh in on this, but let me ask y'all this: do y'all think that platform, just that platform, not Vlad, but Akedemiks, is exactly what Meek is saying?
For real, to be honest, because granted, I first heard of Akedemiks from Everyday Struggle. I used to watch it. I stopped watching it after Joe left, of course, but like for real, it seemed pretty accurate to me. Like for real, I don't know him as a person, but like the stuff that the content he puts out, I tend to not prefer because of basically what Meek described, you know. But yeah, that's just me.
Let me put it to you like this, man. Listen, Akedemiks has been a parasite amongst what is his name? DJ Vlad. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple people out here that still feed off of all of Black culture, whether it be overseas, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, no matter what. You dig? Like they feed into the ops, aka the Alphabet Boys. You know what I'm saying? You can name them, okay? FBI, CIA, all this. They tend to have more viewership than even our platform. I mean, the way that we keep it real and the people that we interview as artists, they are way more grateful and get more, sincere publicity than they do when it comes to a million viewers. You dig what I'm saying? And so once you get on that platform and everybody's listening, then you become the ops. And he seems to feed into the Chicago violence. You know, he's the one that came up with that Chirac. You know what I'm saying? That whole way of being. I actually can say that he coined the term Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Years back, prior to just a cold-hearted individual, man. And I hate to say it, but where is he from? Anybody know?
Isn't he from Jersey?
No clue.
I give everybody one guess. We'll start with you, Rock.
I think he's from New Jersey, right?
Okay, we'll go with you, K Quick.
I guess either Jersey or New York, one of them.
Okay, we'll go with you, Blue Phoenix.
He probably from overseas somewhere.
And we'll go with you, last but least, Just Star.
Last but least, I ain't ever least. First of all,
I was wondering if you were gonna catch that.
Yes, I heard him. I kind of figured by his tone that he's gonna say New York, but we ain't doing that tonight. Okay.
Well, I mean, there's no slight to New York. Is like, granted,
it's always a slight.
I just assumed that because every day.
Before y'all go into y'all spiel, she never gave a guess. Where is he from? Where is he from?
I don't know. I don't even like dude.
He's from the freaking Caribbean.
Is he?
So but that's not where he lives.
He is Jamaican born. He's Jamaican born.
I'm really shocked at that.
You should not
literally
be.
Just
you should not be.
Shocked. Why?
Because everybody that comes over here, we have a coon class that comes over here. There are some trill ones. There are some gangsters. They are always the real ones. All right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he is a coon class guy. So of course, this culture over here, and you laughing, but
I'm laughing because you said coon class. That was funny.
Yeah, this is trill shit. Like no matter what we do, you know what I'm saying. No matter where we from the motherland and on in to America, to the Americas,
there's always
there's always a coon class. But he seems to operate in that coonness. Like he was the main person that became friends with a rat and still remains friends with this
So hold on, wait a minute.
That's not even what bothers me. Okay.
Hold on, what's up, Rob?
I have a question because you brought up 6ix9ine and that was actually brought up during that actual conversation. And what people don't know is he promoted 6ix9ine because that was a paycheck. You dig what I'm saying?
I was just getting ready to touch on that. Tell him, Rob.
Yeah, it was a paycheck. So in the same breath, spinning the block a little bit, because we ourselves right now, we're media. You feel me? We're journalists, right? We are responsible for reporting what happens, correct? Right or wrong?
Correct. Right.
That's correct.
To a certain extent, can you actually fault this man for just reporting what's going on?
Well,
okay, great. Let me take that. Hold up.
Yeah, let's start it up.
He did not just report anything. Like from my point of view, from my eyes, okay, I'll speak for myself. I used to watch him and Joe's podcast too a little bit. I wasn't really invested like you, Quick, but I used to watch it because I thought they were funny. And I would watch how when 6ix9ine was being brought up, at first, Akedemiks wasn't really saying too much one way or the other. The more notoriety 6ix9ine got, the more he had to say. And then I watched him basically integrate himself into that man's life like a parasite. It was all about a check. He was not his friend. Even right now, he got out of jail and his album did numbers. And I feel like Akedemiks saw that and continued to promote him and promote the bullshit. And I feel like he's somebody who is strictly out for self. He didn't have Joe Budden name no more on the podcast, so he had to attach to someone else. And guaranteed the next big thing, whether they're a rat or whether they're solid, if he can sink his claws in, he's going to do it again. He's not good for the culture at all. And I feel like he's the black equivalent of Vlad and he should be canceled. Go ahead. Quit. My bad.
Well, no, just to piggyback off of that. Cause like for real with Akedemiks, like me personally, I try to I stray away from gossip. I try to stray away from information that's given without all the facts or all the pieces to the puzzle, but is promoted as if it's facts and all there. I try to stray away from reporters or media personalities who talk about things they're not fully knowledge of. Because granted, even on Everyday Struggle, you can look at old episodes. Joe kind of had the big homie academics a lot when he would get involved with stuff he shouldn't be involved in, i.e. the 6ix9ine situation. When he was heavily involved with XXX Tentacion, Joe had to step in and say, you need to chill the hell out. You stepping into some shit that ain't you. Chill the hell out. And this was back when XX was and Triple X was going through that case and all that. Come to find out much later, he's murdered. Literally, I don't think he has a lot of common sense because he literally lands himself in shit a lot. And but now and start
that's what clout chasing groupies do.
Right. And right now,
you know what? It's you gotta remember, and this was brought up frequently on the conversation, and it's been brought up frequently throughout the industry. And I know people that I've talked to about him often said it. He is not cut from the same cloth that most niggas is cut from. You feel me? He doesn't know the code that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say he's naive, but he's not built like anybody else. You feel me?
He seems very naive. He seems very naive, bro. He's very naive.
Excuse you. Nah, excuse everybody, because real talk, we dealing with Taylor Made Rock. We're dealing with K Quick. We're dealing with Just Star. We're dealing with the Blue Phoenix. We're dealing with B, G.I. Mo, right? So we are all on a media platform as we speak. Like, we're going live right now, right? Correct? Yeah. Everybody agree?
Correct.
All right. So when you say cut from a different cloth, how is that an excuse for maintaining the actual code of the streets? And or interviewing people and making them in the brighter light, like bringing them to light, bruh. Like, we never interviewed anybody and asked them how many people have been murdered, or we've never brought up their drug possession, things like that. No, that's academics too, bro.
Yeah, he does follow the same model as Vlad Rock. He does.
But I mean, see, here's the thing though. Like, honestly, it's not right. I feel you. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, like, the nigga has no morals of the street. Like, he doesn't know well enough that if you sit there and promote this person, you feel me, and then right behind them promote the same people that they beefing with, he doesn't realize that that's kind of like promoting the bullshit, especially if it's a diss song. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he don't know, Rock. Like I said, I feel like he's a parasite. Exactly. And that's why I don't think it's a code of the streets or street morals. It's just morals, period. If I, made a big name for myself and somebody wanted to interview me, I don't want them to ask me questions that I wouldn't ask them. You feel where I'm coming from? If somebody's like, oh, you from Brooklyn, have you ever shot anybody before? You feel me? I don't want to say, oh, you from Maryland, do you eat crabs a lot? Like, it's just being a sound human being and not being, like I said, a clout chasing groupie.
So let me ask you
I don't think it has anything to do with the streets. It's just he a sucker ass nigga.
And also, Rock, before you go, have you not seen any of those clips or excerpts from Everyday Struggle when they started having guests on the show, like guest celebrities? You know how many celebrities came on there and checked the hell out of Academics?
Everybody.
Yeah, Remy Ma was gonna punch that nigga in the face.
Wale jumped on. They had to get at him. I think
Erykah Badu carried his ass.
Bruh,
exactly.
So many people, so many celebrities.
Check it out. Here's the thing, though. That's his lane. You feel me? Here's what I think. I think he personally knows what he's doing. I think it's a strategy because he's built his name off of that shit. He has no ties to anybody. You feel me? It's all about him. He has no street code, no morals, no nothing. But at the end, the end of the day, that's what scares me, bro. That's what scares me about what you're about to say, young. Don't speak that rhetoric into existence, bro. Like, OT, young. Like, hold on, bro. Let me finish my statement. Let me ask my question. Yes, he's responsible, but at the end of the day, when are we going to keep these rappers responsible for what they do? Even on the conversation, it was said that niggas need to stop keeping their street business off of the internet. Right or wrong? Is that not a problem or not?
Yeah, they basically
Let's
talking
be
It's a
honest.
about
problem.
themselves.
Hold on. So,
No, it's
so
a
Excuse
problem
me,
because
excuse me,
they
excuse me.
hold on. Let me ask
It's
you a question.
definitely a problem.
Let
It's
me ask you
definitely a
this.
problem. But let me ask you this. Let me
Let
ask
me
you
ask
this.
you. Hold on. Let me ask you.
If
Hold on.
you
Let me ask you a question.
interviewed the biggest gangster in your life that you knew, Rayful Edmonds, right? Like if we, you know what I'm saying, from the DC area, if we interviewed anybody from this era, right? You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knew about when the crack epidemic started, you know what I'm saying? Like when the shit was major, would you really ask a true gangster ass question? Would you do? Would you take that risk?
What you mean? Like what type of gangster question? Because I'm going to ask. Hold on. Listen. Let me finish. I'm going to ask the tough questions, but I'm going to be smart enough not to ask the questions that's going to get me in the jam, bro.
This is where you're wrong at, because he never asked the real gangsters the questions. He went and found facts from other people that were in the area, aka, you know what I'm saying, gossip. Every gangster that he came around, aka Star, the motherfucker that was up there in New York, that was a killer, that was the co-host for a minute. Star went at his ass, right? He went at his neck. You understand me? Like the OG went at his neck. He G-checked him. If I am in front of a real gangster, bro, if I'm in front of a celebrity, a hood celebrity, I have no reason to ask them stuff that we already fucking know. You understand me? So everything that he's built himself off of, no, bro. Everything that he built himself off was hearsay. Nobody ever came to Akedemiks and admitted shit. He's always falsely reported or had that bullshit.
Bro, he's only reporting what's being put out there. At a certain extent, how could you blame him for reporting information that is being put out there, bro?
Does that mean that we have to do it? I mean, how many times? No. We all got connections. We all got connections to the hood, whether it be fan.
Guess what, Mo? Guess what? Because you sit up here sounding like a hypocrite. Because we sit up here and talk about the crimes and shit that happen within the rap industry. So if that's the case, we're talking about the Mo 3 situation. Wait a minute. We talk about King Von and Quando Rondo. We're technically slicing it up because we're talking about alleged facts. So we're just as guilty as him. If you want to look at it like that.
No. Let me get this.
No. Hold on. No. Excuse me.
Rock.
Yeah.
Rock.
No, we can't rock with that one, love, because the difference is us being media and on this platform, we report it. If it's alleged, we say alleged. We don't make it like it's the real thing, and we know for sure. And we for damn sure don't implant ourselves around these celebrities perpetrating to be a friend so that we can stab them in the back later. Me, as a journalist and on this platform, I would never ask anybody any questions that there is no statute of limitations on. There's no statute of limitations on murder, so I'm not asking anybody, well, tell me where the bodies are hidden. Believe me when I tell you, we are light years away from Akedemiks.
This is the crazy part. Y'all sit up there and did not listen to the base of what I said. I said we're still reporting it, even though it's alleged. You feel me? Alleged is he say, she say.
Everything is alleged until you have the documents in hand.
Wait a minute. Because guess what? We rely on other bloggers and information to get our information. You dig what I'm saying? So therefore, we're reporting rumors. Allegedly is a nice way of saying it's rumored.
But we don't paint
Well,
narratives.
wait a minute. Allegedly is a nice way to not get sued. Let's be honest.
Bullshit.
There are things that we have seen. Wait a minute. There's things where it's been pictures of it on Rock, so we know it to be true. We still throw out the word allegedly. That's just trying to cover your ass from getting a lawsuit. That don't mean that you believe it to be a rumor. You, like, for instance, it's gonna come on later on because GI always do it. He's gonna ask me, what do I know as far as gossip? But I'm telling you that if I just paid for OnlyFans and they're showing the photos of some of this stuff that I'm getting ready to report, I say allegedly because I'm a blogger. It keeps us from getting sued, but it's not alleged when there's photos of it.
Let me shut that down.
There's a difference.
Let me shut that down. Allegedly is an adverb. It's used to convey that something is claimed to be or has taken place, although there is no proof. That is what a rumor is, right? Right or wrong?
Right, you're right.
So allegedly is the same thing as what he's doing in a different form. I'm just saying we're reporting it. You dig what I'm saying?
I
We
think
don't
you
know
fail
the
to
facts, we're just
realize
saying
that in
allegedly.
his past, hold on now. In his past, and I keep reiterating this, is that he started this Chirac shit. Okay. Chi-Town really wasn't a big thing or a big deal until academics took a hold of it and he made it his own. He started reporting on Chief Keef first. Okay. That's the reason why Meek Mills carried his ass on the clubhouse meeting. Okay. We do have a certain breaking point and or a stalemate to where we are, as all five of us will not go there. We actually highlight the positives in most people.
Come on, man.
You dig what I'm saying? Come on my
And
ass.
yes, and as
And
far
that
as the word
pause.
allegedly, Rock,
Yeah,
allegedly is
stop.
now a legal term and it's simply used to cover your ass. You can give me the
Come
definition
on,
of
man.
allegedly all day, but it's now a legal term that all media use to cover their ass. That doesn't mean that it is a rumor. Some of them was right there and seen it and will still say allegedly to cover their ass.
Rock is fucking killing me tonight.
I get
You
what
are
you're
fucking
saying.
killing me tonight,
No,
bro.
because this is the issue I have sometimes. You
He's
feel
doing
me?
good tonight.
I make a basic statement, and it's not that deep. You feel me? It's not that deep. It's the surface. But because you are now in the same category as media reporting rumored information just like another person, you want to sit up here and dig deep to separate yourself. Yes, we are different because we have different morals and we won't put our own personal information in there, but yet and still we're still reporting rumored information.
I'm gonna take this. I'm
Okay,
gonna
I
shoot
think
at you
that's where the
real quick.
problem
Hold on,
is.
Star. Hold on, real quick, Star, because I know you got some valid shit going on. This is the only time everybody out here in the media gonna see us agree. You understand me? So let me go ahead and take the first punch on this motherfucker here. I'm gonna be honest with you. The difference is, bruh, is that on our platform we deliberate. And even if we disagree, we deliberate. We talk, we debate, we do what we do, bro. Like we all have a different side of the coin. That's the perfect, and there's no such thing as five sides, right? There's only two sides to a coin, right?
Right.
So
right.
we all have a separate opinion and a difference of opinion, which I love and I adore about this platform. Please do not do this. And I'm gonna put this disclaimer out for everybody that's gonna be listening later and who's gonna be listening in the future, is that we do not advocate for fucking academics, DJ Akedemiks, DJ Vlad, nobody else. You understand me?
No, we don't.
I digress, young Star. You got it, young.
Look, we definitely. Oh, wait, don't you run from me, Mr.
He alley-ooped the shit out of that, didn't he, Rock?
You just told me.
All you gotta do is dunk, Star. All you gotta do is dunk.
See, what all you did was just made it seem like we were unified, sir. You feel me? We're unified. We don't.
I felt like we were unified, but you like chicken nuggets, motherfucker. I mean, you go to McDonald's. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to do about this. Trump goes to McDonald's. You go to McDonald's. We should be against you, bro. You are Donald Trump Jr. You know? But yeah, Star, do your thing, please.
Now, I actually have a question for Rock because I feel like right now Rock is just playing devil's advocate and bringing the controversy. So
where does he be getting these pictures
I don't,
so damn fast?
I don't feel like he believes a little portion of what he's saying. Wait a minute. Let me get to my question. Like you told Quick. So here is my question. How do you feel about DJ Akedemiks?
Oh,
okay.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Trolling aside.
So first and foremost, I'm not about promoting fuck shit. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not about hyping the fight because I grew up in the era where the nigga that's hyping the fight that don't have nothing to do with it gets punched in the fucking mouth. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's not cool. That's not where it's at. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I do stand by what I'm saying. I don't support him or what he does, but I do feel like us reporting alleged information adds to the tension as well, because we are one of many media sources reporting alleged information, and is normally the same information as someone else. No matter how deep we dig into it, we are still speaking about alleged situations. That's all I'm saying.
We also report facts, and anything we do not have correct the first time we report, we come back
Exactly.
and
promote healing.
correct it.
And we promote
that's
healing
what
the
we do.
community.
I agree with you completely. I agree with you completely. But that, like I said, the bottom line, not because Stone Cold said so. The bottom line. Hold on, let me turn my camera on so you can see me.
I ain't gonna front. I would probably be with you more if you said because Stone Soul said so.
The bottom line is, I want you to look at my face. Hey, come on, brother. Stop making eye contact. We still cool. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not a Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying? But bottom
Oh,
line,
you got a face, motherfucker. Look, if I had HD cameras, we would be twinning right now, bro. It's all good.
Bottom line is this: as media, you know what I'm saying, we hold a responsibility of what we report, and regardless if it's alleged or facts. You dig what I'm saying? We choose what we report. You feel me? Some people make their lane off of the bullshit because bullshit and negative shit sells. You dig what I'm saying? I don't condone the fuck shit, and I don't condone hyping the narrative. Innocent people get killed. See, what people don't realize is when you put these narratives out on the street, on the actual street, the work actually fucking happens. Bodies drop, and you don't hear about that. You know what I'm saying? So academics, if you ever see this, kill that fuck shit, bro. True shit from the No Filter Show.
And that's all I wanted Rock to get to right there. He still agrees with us.
I still agree with y'all.
Yeah, all that trolling just to say the same shit.
No,
well, I mean, sometimes you gotta circle
It's
around.
killing me inside,
No,
bro. Like if I had a tumor, if it was a tumor, you are a tumor. You're a tumor, bro.
It's honestly, bro, listening to that conversation, and I know I guess it's backstage, and we about to bring them in soon. But listening to that conversation made me see things from a different light. You know what I'm saying? And my point was actually, you know what I'm saying, brought up by, I think it was 21 Savage. And shout out to 21 Savage, because on that call, 21 Savage actually was a real live mediator. Like when shit started going left, he got it back together. And then also shout out to Meek Mill. For real, Meek started getting in his feelings, but Meek kept his composure and he was able to articulate exactly how he feel. He said what he said and he stood on that shit. So I salute Meek for that. So we might crush that because we can talk about that shit all day. Hey, do me a favor, quick. Go ahead and bring our guests in.
Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Coming to the table right here to the No Filter Show is a very, very, very talented brother. You know, known him for years here. So this guy here is a rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, battle rapper extraordinaire. You know, actually, the first time I met him was through battle rap, but we'll get to that later. I would like to present to you all Adonis Progress.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Adonis.
What's going on, my guy?
Good evening. Bless.
What's happening, my guy?
Man, I can't complain, man. Taking it day by day.
Facts, man. That's all we can,
Yes, sir.
man. Shoot. What you been up to, my man?
Man, just working, man. Got some things coming for the new year. You know, COVID and the restrictions that they put on certain things kind of put a halt on having, you know, like shows and whatnot like we used to. You know, like whether it's comedy or whether it's battle rap or whether it's music, it's been kind of skimped as far as the crowd. So looking to do some big things in 2021.
Yes, indeed. Well, bro, since you on here, allow me to formally introduce you to some people. You know,
Yes, sir.
the Blue Phoenix over there. Say hi, Phoenix.
He's never seen my face officially. I have the picture up. So this is me behind Louisa Harrell.
Well, he knows what you look like. He saw the challenge. He met us off of the challenge.
Yeah.
Right. That's
So,
a fact.
yeah,
That's a fact.
he met you off of the challenge. Now,
The challenge.
also, I would like to, G.I. Mo fell off the grid for a second, but when you get back, you'll meet him. I would like to also introduce you to Just Star.
Okay.
Hello. Hi, Adonis.
Salute. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. And
I'm
of
doing
course,
well. How are you?
I'm good.
yeah. And of course, last but not least, we got the homie Taylor Made Rock over here.
What it do?
Taylor Made Rock. Salute, sir. What's going
What's
on?
happening? Can't call it, bro.
I would like to add to this how crazy Adonis is. Y'all need to follow him on Facebook. His ass
Straight
is
up.
crazy. Me and him go back and
Fact.
forth all the time on his.
Straight up. There he is. This is GIMO right here. Say what's up to
Man,
GIMO.
what it do, bruh?
Hey,
Man,
what's
good to
going on, big
meet you,
homie?
bruh.
Salute,
Aight.
salute, man.
But yeah, my homie Adonis here. He's a straight up fool. If y'all ain't following him on Facebook, man.
Oh yeah, most
I'm
definitely.
gonna tell you right now. One morning, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. One morning, I woke up literally at 5 a.m.
Right.
and this motherfucker is already posting at 5:30. Really? I'm like, nigga, it is too early for this shit. Go back to fucking sleep. Like, who thinks of this type of shit this early in the morning?
Yo, my mind be moving like 24/7, bro. Like even when we conversate, it's just like bars in the
Straight up.
conversation. You feel like what? Oh my god, it's crazy.
Well, let's go into that. Let's go into that,
Before
bro.
y'all get started, man. Hey, bruh, Adonis, I praise you because this dude that you deal with on a daily basis is an energy drink, bro. How in the fuck do you ever digest this guy right here, bro? Like, pause, but you know what I'm saying? Not
Pause,
literally,
yeah.
but figuratively. How in the fuck did you hear him speed rap every other day, bro? Like, how does it happen? How does it
And that's my guy. Like when you known him for so long, it's like he ain't even rapping fast no more to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm listening all the time, so I can understand everything. But if you just listening to him for the first time or something like that, you're gonna be like, damn, he is whooping that track to ass.
Salute, yo.
Well, do a favor for me, double back and tell our audience who you are and what you do. Because see, clearly everybody is already familiar with you and they just hit the ground running. But there may be some people listening right now
Facts,
that are
though.
just being introduced to you.
Well, I'm Adonis Progress. I'm a public speaker. At the lowest form of what I do is poetry. You know what I mean? Like poetry is the lowest form of not the lowest form, but the most basic form of what you would expect from an artist. Pouring out your soul or your experiences to good music, so to speak. You know. Um. Besides that, I produce. I sing. I grew up in a singing family. Like my dad sings, my mom sings, a lot of my cousins and uncles. It's like a family thing, Like every family got that one thing. Some families is sports athletes. My family just happened to be on both sides. It's like they love the music. So I sing, I rap, I produce very proficiently. I'm a musician. I play the guitar, I play the bass, I play the drums, and I play the piano as well.
Okay.
Besides that, I'm just a pure artist in the sense that I'm into a lot of things that's artistic. I paint, I draw, anything with self-expression is it's like I'm really good at it. That's my niche. So what I bring to the people is first of all knowledge. I believe in bringing knowledge to the people, and at the same time, no matter how outrageous my comedy may be, or you know some of my creative things that I share with the public, nothing changes in the area of me wanting to motivate people to be them and to be the best version of themselves. So I'm a motivator and I'm an artist at heart, Like I think that encompasses comedy because a comedian is still an artist, a musician is an artist, a rapper, a singer is an artist. So I just think I encompass the full spectrum of what it is to be an artist from everything that an artist should be able to do. You should be able to make the crowd laugh. When we first came into the thing called hip hop, it was you were supposed to be an MC, and that's you got to move the crowd, and it's not just with lyrics. Contrary to belief, in my opinion, it's not just with lyrics. It's also with the fact that you can take the crowd through different emotions. You know, at one juncture you may be here with rhyming, and then at another juncture you may be telling a story. You know, to bridge the gap and get to the next subject that you were talking about, you know, or the next emotion that you want to convey to the crowd. So I think I'm really good at doing that. And besides that, you would have to follow me and see my work, you know.
Okay.
Actions speak louder than words, you know, that's about it.
So let me ask you this. I know you mentioned COVID earlier when you started talking.
Yes, sir.
COVID, of course, COVID shut a lot of things down. And
Yeah.
us as artists, we kind of rely on being mobile to be out there and handle our business. So I wanted to ask you, what adjustments did you make during this COVID situation to keep yourself relevant and motivated to get things done?
Okay, so like if you follow me on Facebook, you might know that I lost a couple of people this year. So the COVID and the things that went on this year kind of hit me hard. But I stayed motivated by the people that it's crazy because when you're trying to motivate people at the same token, sometimes you're looking for that motivation as well. You know, you're looking for that extra you're looking for that smile in a day when you're having a messed up day or something to that nature. So my motivation was the people that hit me up when nobody else knows. You know, maybe it's via Facebook or maybe it's via text message. Like, yo, you motivate me, bro. Like, I don't know what you're going through, you know, like, but you definitely motivate me. Keep doing what you're doing. It's things like that that keep me motivated. And to say, how did I adapt? I really worked on my social media presence this year. I think more than other years. You know, when we were, because I'm an '80s baby. You know, we out the trunk with it. You know, we trying to build a rapport with you right on the block. You know, it ain't no
Right, right.
internet ain't to protect you, and you know, nigga might stink. You know, you whatever. You there right in person with a person. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
That's
No, you
true.
can't hide behind the cameras, and it's you know a handshake is a handshake in person, but it's kind of different when you do it online. So it's hard to the point I'm getting to or alluding to is it's hard to build a connection with somebody when it's over the internet. So I think I've found a really good way of presenting myself where people can still feel me, even though we can't be in the same building together and you see me perform yet, or you see me exhibit my art the way I do, you know, to make you more of a fan or to tell me what you maybe think I should work on that'll make you more of a fan, you know, because we all need work, we all have goals, but in places that we are in our profession, but it's always room for growth. So I think in these COVID times, I just stayed more safe, and I think it really gave me time to hone my skill. Like times when I probably would be out performing, I was at home practicing instead, working on my craft, working on my jokes, working on my delivery, working on my songs, working on practicing various instruments, you know, just to keep me occupied and still in the groove of how it should be when everything is opened up and it's not so strict. If that answers your question.
Sounds like you're octopus, bro. A man of many trades. You
Yes,
know
sir.
what I'm saying? Jack of all. You know what I'm saying? Which one do you feel like you've mastered the most? Because I hear comedy, I hear guitar, I hear piano, I hear everything.
That's
You know
good.
what I'm saying? Which one do you feel like that you've mastered the most, bro?
That's a good question. I think I've been asked that question like two other times. You would think I get that question a lot, but that question is like I think I'm able to do so much because I'm not mastering the things that I'm able to do in the contemporary sense, where it's like, okay, I I'm very proficient at what I do. That goes without saying, but I think it's the fact that I can do these things and make them my own. You know, like it's like a part of me, so it doesn't feel like I'm really doing anything special. It feels like I'm just being myself. Like since I was a kid, I've been rapping and singing and things of that nature. So when you grow up like that, it's like a kid that grows up as a boxer. He's not going to think his talent is too special. You know what I'm saying? Growing up as a boxer, that's just how he was. You know, it was just talent. Nobody just ever got a chance to see it before. So it's like when you look at it like that, I think the more I get to know myself as a man and as an artist, the more my gifts open up, so to speak. You know, and I learn new things about myself that may have been there before, but that I didn't concentrate on.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Well, maybe two, maybe two.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So in all the pictures that we have, you have on freaking glasses, bro. Like you remind me of Music Soul Child.
Yeah, that's
do you have like do you have eyes, motherfucker? Like, are you like a bee? Like what the fuck? Like, okay, all right. Then after that,
yeah, like so I do have pictures, videos, and things like that without the glasses, but it's like for my presentation, that's just something that I like. You know, like that's one of my things.
That's
you
your
know,
signature in a way.
it ain't like rolling right now.
Yeah,
like it
like,
ain't doing this shit. Like it ain't no double dutch going on with your eyeballs.
Right. Nah. It's definitely no double dutch. Definitely no double dutch.
Bruh.
The artist her wears glasses too all the time.
Hey, look, it's for the click out here for the ladies, man. How old are you, bro? Again, if
I'm
you
in
said
my
it
30s.
already. You in your 30s?
I didn't say it
Okay.
before. Yeah.
Okay, so therefore you are mature enough. So yeah, you know how to do your thing. Do you feel like there's one aspect of you that you would like to concentrate on since the COVID happened? Do you want to concentrate on one thing and be known for that outside of the broad spectrum that you present yourself as, Adonis?
Comedian. The comedy. Yeah.
Tell us a fucking joke.
Just on the spot.
Right, it's always like that, on the spot.
Really?
That's how it goes. You sing? All right, sing a song. You dance?
Well, no, like I'm gonna tell you this: the type of comedy Adonis does, it's not like he tells you a joke. He expresses random of his opinions, on the world, and as random as they are, they just happen to be funny. It's like he doesn't say like, all right, this man walks into a bar. It's like, no, he literally, if you look at his Facebook, it literally looks like he just pulls out his phone and says whatever crazy shit is on his mind, and it just happens to be funny.
Whatever crossed my mind.
So that's like the kind of comedy he does.
Hey, listen, that's a proud moment, bro. Hey, listen, when you have somebody else, you know what I'm saying, speaking up for you, bro, I dig the comedy, man. I'm into, what are your influences as far as comedy? Like mine's a Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
all
Dave
the geniuses, bro.
Yeah.
I'm very quirky, bro. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to comedy. You know what I mean?
Right.
What were your influences and who did you grow up listening to and or emulating, I guess I could say, or the writing style?
I like Richard Pryor, of course. Eddie Murphy. Definitely Dave Chappelle. Who else, man? Because there's so many, yo. Like I like black comedians and white comedians. I think Jim Carrey and Robin Williams too. Those two are my favorites as well.
If you were on an island and you only had one album to take with you, and it had to be hard copy, right? Like wax, okay? You had a stereo and one goddamn, you know what I'm saying, one record, okay? Who would you listen to if you had to listen to it every day for the rest of your life with Wilson, okay? Wilson the soccer ball, okay? He had eyes rolling on it. Who would you listen to?
One album. Any genre.
Any, bro.
genre,
I'm well versed.
And
I'm well versed. Any genre. Bro.
Damn, that's crazy. Because you want to go to lyrical with the rapidy rap because I rap, and then you want to go with the.
We are talking comedy solamente, okay? And then after that, I'll let Quick ask you that question about rap artists. But comedy, if you only had one album that you could take, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
We do comedy specials nowadays, but if you, back when I was growing up, we had Red Fox on album, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
On wax, okay? If you only had one CD, one MP3 of a comedian, who would you take with you to listen to every fucking day on a stranded island with Wilson? I just want to know.
Dang. I'm gonna go with Dave, yo.
Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Now I digress, y'all.
I'm gonna go with Dave. Yeah.
That's lit. That's lit. Now,
why'd you pick Dave? Hold on, why'd you pick Dave?
Good question.
I mean, I know why you picked it, but why did you pick Dave?
I feel like, as funny as Dave is, he has a serious side and he has intellect behind his comedy, and that's what I'm drawn towards. So that's what I gravitate towards when it comes to certain comedians. Like, some people are just funny because they can say something stupid and you'll laugh, or they have the certain mannerisms that'll make you laugh. But some people can say some shit that'll make you think and be like, yo, that's yo, he right.
Right. Now, Adonis, I want to ask your opinion on this because I've said this about Dave Chappelle many a times, and I think this is a pretty spot on comparison. Now, I was listening to another comedian, Ari Spears, actually, and he compared.
That's one of my favorites too, yo.
Yeah, he
I love
cool
his
ass dude.
Yeah, fact.
And he said on his show that Dave Chappelle is like the Richard Pryor of this generation. But if I was to compare him to any other comedian based on the style of comedy he does it, to me, I feel he's more of a Dick Gregory. You know, because Dick Gregory is very funny, but as he went further in his career, he's very intelligent. He became a prominent activist and a prominent figure in African American culture, as Dave has become. You know, and at some point in time, the same as Dick Gregory, people will go see Dave live just to hear him speak about stuff that's going on in the community and maybe sprinkle a joke in there, here and there.
Young.
But at the end of the day, he could be up there speaking about real stuff without one joke in it, but you drawn to it, just how Dick Gregory is.
Paul Mooney.
Hold on there. Y'all bringing up the goats, okay? My bad, because Paul Mooney wrote for Richard Pryor, okay? Let's be clear. Most of the jokes by Richard Pryor were written by Paul Mooney. Now, I got to see Paul Mooney and Dick Gregory, Baba Dick Gregory, the last performance at the Howard Theater. I was on stage.
I'm so jealous, dog.
I was on stage with him. Bro. I met him one other time, bro, but like, this is really touching because the youngest, you really hip, bro. Like, who'd have thought that y'all would have mentioned Dick Gregory in the same sentence as Dave Chappelle? That consciousness is where it's at. My bad. I'm just taking back a little bit, bro.
No, that's real stuff, and that's real stuff because, like, for real, I love Dick Gregory. Is just one of my favorite people to listen to. I love listening to his interviews, for real. And Adonis, I remember you posting like this around the time he passed away. Didn't you have a personal experience with Dick Gregory yourself?
Yeah, I met Dick Gregory when I was young. I was like 8 years old. I met him with my mom. My mom went to a show and he actually took time out to talk to me. You know, he shook my hand. He was like, "Young man, you're gonna be great. Whatever, I don't know what you do, but I got a feeling about you. Like, whatever you do, stay at it."
That's real. Amazing right there.
Cool.
So it's getting very, very deep, and I love it. but I'm goofy, so I have a question. Still on your comedy, but it's a question that a lot of people don't like to admit, but we admit stuff on here. I want you to tell me, what's your favorite corny joke? It doesn't have to be your joke. It could be a joke you heard, but people don't like to admit that sometimes they like corny jokes. I want to know, what is your favorite corny joke?
My favorite corny joke?
Yeah. The joke that's just so corny it makes you laugh.
That's a good one. Ah. Y'all be asking
you don't have any dad jokes.
What makes the women throw drawers at you, bro? Let's skip all that. You can think about that while you know what I'm saying? What makes the women throw drawers at you, Holmes? Like, hey, look, you gotta sell yourself, man. Hey, look, we're dropping you off the edge of the cliff right now, man. What makes the women drop their drawers for you, Holmes? Like, advertise yourself, man. You dig? Why you think about that one?
That's a fact.
Wow.
See, y'all got my mind everywhere now, because he wanted the album and now you want
No, the women don't want to know you.
Sometimes. Woo.
We getting you ready for the world, Holmes. Hey, look, it's gonna be.
You know when you go to when you go to the bathroom and you leave your phone and you wonder if you put the code back on or not, and your girl right by your phone. That's how I feel right
now. Bro, this is your interview. I don't know if this is. I'm pretty sure this is not your first interview, but this is your greatest interview right now, bro. Yeah, for sure. But hey, look, we coming from all angles, man. So you gotta you know what I'm saying? I tried to stall for you, but now you gotta answer stop, bro. I'm out of here.
Yeah. So
what was Star's question?
His
or did she ask one yet?
What is the favorite corny joke?
Go ahead. I said Dave Chappelle, and then we went into the whole If I had one album to listen to, a comedy album.
You did not answer the corny joke. You don't have any dad jokes, Adonis.
What did the soup say to the spoon? What did the soup say? Like, you gotta come on. I know you got one.
Okay, so listen, let me do this. Okay. No. Let me simplify. So one of my favorite movies is Pulp Fiction. Everybody's seen Pulp Fiction, right? Remember, after her big ordeal, she wanted to tell him the joke, and she told him the joke about the tomatoes. The joke is corny as hell, but it is my favorite corny joke. To me, it was just funny as hell. So that's why I asked you. The ladies are going to want to know you. They're going to want to see all sides of you. So I asked you, what is your favorite corny joke?
All right. My favorite corny joke is this one. A woman was married to a wealthy businessman. He went out of town for about a week. That week turned into a month. So she had desires, she horny while he gone. She hit him up like, babe, you're not here to break me off. I'm gonna need something in replace of that. So he sent her this number. She calls the number. The number is for the voodoo dick. Right? So she purchases it off Amazon. She purchases the voodoo dick off Amazon. And all she had to do was tell the voodoo dick what she wanted it to do. So wherever she told the voodoo dick go, voodoo dick coochie was going. Voodoo dick mouth, whatever. So she's on the way to a business meeting herself. She takes the voodoo dick with her in the car. So she feeling spontaneous. She says, voodoo dick, the coochie. So automatically the voodoo dick goes to work. Now, when the voodoo dick goes to work, she don't know what's going on. So she's like, oh my goodness, She hits the gas. She's doing like 80 or 90. The police pull up behind her. So when the police pull up behind her, they walk over to her, ma'am. You were doing 80. This is a 65 right here. You were doing 80. What's going on? She's like, oh, I can't, officer. And she tells him the whole story. My husband is out of town, and I bought this voodoo dick, and that's what's going on right now. I gave you the command, and I'm doing 90 and the 65, and you're like, well, lady, get to the point. What happened? And she says, it does whatever you tell it to do. And he doesn't believe her. So you know what he says? Man, voodoo dick my ass.
That was good.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Hey, bro, Pause. That was a mean ass build up, Mo. Like,
right. No, that build up was worth it. The build up was worth it. That brings a whole new meaning to fucking police.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm
dead, Mo. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead, bro.
That was good.
That was funny as shit. That was funny as shit.
Oh damn, that was good.
All right, so check it. That joke was actually funny. So when you're telling people jokes and it's not funny, how do you go back to the drawing board and rebuild?
Like when people don't laugh, I don't know, man. It's like a certain feeling. You don't want to feel that feeling. It's like, yo, if this joke don't hit, I'm too old for a joke not to hit right now. Like, you've been practicing in the mirror. Bay telling you shut the fuck up.
Like going for the wrong hole and shit at 30 plus years old. I don't know the right hole. Shit.
Hey, Reese.
Right. It's like, yes, look, I ain't 26 no more. Every jump got to count. Every jump. Like, nah.
Okay.
Bro.
So real quick, because I gotta ask you, because you came in backstage on the conversation. How do you feel about DJ Akedemiks?
I feel like he's whack. Pretty much, to sum it up. I feel like he uses his platform the wrong way, Like, he could do so much with that platform, but he uses it to pinpoint and pick with certain artists that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
agreed.
That's not the way you do media. I feel like he makes more enemies than friends because of how he carries himself. His character, is flawed.
All right, so let me ask you this then. How do you feel about TMZ?
I feel like TMZ is, that's like the paparazzi mixed with world stars. Just like,
bro,
I rarely see TMZ, posting positive things about, us as a people.
Please,
I don't see them posting positive at all. Really, like it's just, it has to be petty. It has to be, along those lines. It has to be trending. Like that's what it is. But it really, like, the impact though. You can do so much with a media platform. You can be yourself. You can still reach the masses. You can make it funny, but you can also have a message, Like, there's nothing wrong with having a message.
Bruh. He set you up just like he was DJ Akedemiks, bro. Do not feed into his bullshit, bro. You understand me?
Yeah.
TMZ is.
At this point, I feel like DJ Akedemiks is right along the lines of Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Like, both of them is just like, nah. It's bad for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
like,
so look. I got a valid question. I'm gonna ask you this because I know it's kind of getting off subjects, but I gotta change my avatar since you said Vlad and niggas is getting locked up, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, but before you even ask that question, Adonis, I need to. You see that guy in that picture he got in his avatar? How old do you think he is?
And which avatar?
Look at Taylor Made Rock. That one. How old is he?
Damn. I don't know, man. I want to say like a tough 30. Like a tough.
Meek Mill was
Let me tell you something. That's a mugshot from a story we covered. That is a 19-year-old person.
Woo!
Yeah, that's bad.
He done been through some shit. That's
what's gonna happen if everybody take this goddamn COVID vaccine. You gonna look right there, yeah.
All right, so look, let me ask
You gonna look just like him on that COVID.
He done been through some shit.
Let me ask my question. I got a real valid question. And GMO, I know you're gonna get upset because you think that I'm supporting Vlad, I'm supporting Ak, I'm supporting Trump, I'm supporting Russia. It's just all the people that's bad I'm supporting, right? So my question is this. These media platforms ask the tough and the not so smart questions, right? And some of these artists actually answered it. So who's more at fault for putting shit on Front Street? The person that asked the question or the person that actually answered it?
Well, for one, I'd say I don't know what the hell just happened. Where everybody go?
Is everybody playing peekaboo?
Young, the shit crashed on me, young. I did it I did everything a couple times, young. My fault, y'all.
We playing guess double dutch again.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, but let me tell y'all while we waiting on him. Let me tell y'all while we waiting on him to come back. Listen, I have been muted and still, thank you, baby, dying laughing. Okay, that joke spent me. I was not expecting that. I was muted and still laughing. That was so freaking good. That was so freaking good.
He sold it very casually, like a boot.
Yes,
like he was at Harold
right into it,
buying a suit. Like it was just
funny because he kept giggling.
That was that Nate Robinson punch. He just slid into it and just knocked out.
But no, for real. If you follow, if you follow him on Facebook, he will write a post. Sometimes his posts are straight out outlandish, but sometimes he'll get into some shit where you'll think he talking about real shit. But in the last line is the punchline. I'm like, damn. So you made me read all this and it led to some crazy fuckery shit. Really?
That's crazy.
But like he has a gift with that shit. He'll draw you in. And hit you with something you were not expecting.
Hey, look, I'm like 2 seconds from calling y'all scared because y'all really been ducking me in this academics conversation.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, twin, stop playing with me, twin. Hey, twin, we not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this shit.
Did you have a muscle relaxer today?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
He needs a muscle relaxer from the chicken nuggets. We should have stuffed the chicken nugget full of muscle relaxer. He would have never been. He would have just been underneath the table. I cannot believe this, bro. Damn academics, bro.
You gotta answer my question, bro. Who's more responsible, the person that asks the question or the person that answers it?
Academics never really asked questions. He just posted bullshit, bro, and told stories about.
Look, nobody. Look, let me tell you something, Rock. Nobody's denying that a lot of these.
Hold on, wait. Look, you guys are going deep.
No, I'm trying to answer your question. Let me answer the motherfucker. You asked. Let me answer. Now, for one problem that I will say that is with a lot of these newer public figures or artists or whatever, being that everybody's independent.
I'm back, y'all. My phone died for a second. My bad.
You good, my guy? I'm trying to answer Telemay's question over here. Now, basically, what I'm saying is everybody's more so taking the independent route.
Okay. Hold on. What was the question? Because my phone died right when he wanted to ask me the question. So what was the question?
Ask the question again, Rock.
The question was, when it comes to media like DJ Akedemiks and Vlad and these artists, who's more at fault? The person asking the question or the person answering the question?
Now, basically, being that people are independent, there's not really that many cases where a lot of big labels are backing a lot of these people. And even if they are, they're not being assigned what's called PR agents. You know,
Right.
a lot of these artists lack PR training. They don't know how to answer questions. They don't know how to address certain things without shooting themselves in the foot. So,
Right.
I mean, they shoot, like, literally what I said. They shoot themselves in the foot because they say too much.
Come on, man. Come on.
Am I
man.
not? Am I lying? Am I
So
lying?
quick. So
But
quick.
he said is it the person that's asking the questions fault, or is it the person that's responding to the said question?
Correct.
I believe it's equal depending on what the response is. You feel me? Like I feel like it goes according to the situation.
Man, fuck
A
all
person
this.
can only give
What is
you
your favorite shit? You like chitlins or you like goddamn turkey loaf, nigga? Like, what the fuck do you want, man? You want meatloaf or turkey loaf or chitlin loaf, man? Fuck all that, man. Damn academics, bro. I am so sick of academics, bro. He does not deserve this energy. You understand me?
No. Because
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you
if they
said
was to
that.
cook you,
Speaking
if they was to-
speaking of energy,
it's deeper than academics because
I was
honestly,
going to do the same thing. Quick.
honestly, it's deeper than that because as artists, as indie artists, just like Quick said, and I'm gonna spin the block on you because you made an excuse.
don't worry. I ain't make no damn excuse. I'm right here. I'm right here at the sidewalk, bro. Come in.
Well, I'm here. So look, you said that it's the fault of the artist not having PR training. Why
they don't?
No, wait a minute. That's, excuse my language, but that's bullshit. You feel me? You should automatically know not to tell on yourself, right or wrong.
Look, bro. Look. I'm gonna tell you right now, because even as somebody who actually has a degree in public relations, I know strictly the way I answer questions or I give interviews and the way I am when I am being interviewed. I would not be able to conduct an interview or participate in one the same way I did before I had this training. You get what I mean? Before I had. And even today, one thing that artists or public figures got to know, your mouth is your worst enemy at times. What you say is your worst enemy.
Yeah.
And they are not trained to know that or to know how to filter or put a cap on things. That takes a lot of honing and training, whether you want to realize that or not, my guy.
I think we're losing focus. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody's paying attention to the question that I asked the guest. Bruh,
chitlins or turkey loaf, I get it.
All the women that really want to cook you a meal, bro. What's your favorite meal for them to cook for you, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back on you, bro. What is it that you want to eat, bro? Chitlin loaf, I guess.
Hey, Ramil.
Chitlin loaf.
No.
Chitlin loaf. Now, I would
That's
have
the
to
hustle
say,
man special.
Fried chicken and mac and cheese. Something like some soul food.
Oh, lit.
Bet that,
But
bro.
yo,
That's your favorite
But
meal
no,
out of all that food you cook, Adonis.
oh yeah, he a chef.
God damn, you a chef too?
Yeah,
man?
I mean, because
damn,
I don't make soul food like that. I make a lot of exotic stuff. You know, like even when I watch like the Netflix shows and things of that nature, like the eating shows, I like the exotic shows where they trying new foods and things of that nature. So I really don't eat soul food. So when that's why that would be one of my favorites because I don't eat it a lot. I don't eat soul food a lot. It seems like I would, but I don't. Like I got a very sensitive palate. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to try a lot of.
So do you like sing soulfully when you eat old Negro spirituals on a plate? Like, I mean, like, what do you get for inspiration when you sing? Like, what do you eat? Because you fucking me up right now. You can't be a singer, comedian, and all that shit. Like, do you eat for the night? Like, okay, I feel white, a lot of mayonnaise, a lot of eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you do, bro? Like, explain it.
I like jerk. I like jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like Caribbean food. Caribbean food probably would be, yeah. That's my go-to. I
Yeah,
like Caribbean food.
Star.
that's
Star.
lit. I'm gonna
Call me
tell you this
Star.
right now. Before we even
What happened?
go ahead, well, go ahead, Ash. Start your question because I know it's gonna be some crazy shit. Go ahead.
They got the
Nah, he said he loves Caribbean jerk chicken, things like that. You know what I'm saying? That type of soul food. You know what I mean? I thought that I would call on you. You know what I
Well,
mean?
no,
Because you
that's
are the
lit. All
chef.
that stuff is lit. I love that stuff. So yeah.
yeah. I
So
happen to like all types of soul food, not just Caribbean style soul food, and I cook it all. So there.
make me some plantains then. I haven't had them in a minute.
Jeez.
I know that's right. I love plantains. I do.
Hell yeah.
Fried.
So
I love it.
Oxtails, all that.
facts.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
facts.
how
real
many?
talk.
Yes,
So
So,
Adonis.
but I want to say this,
Mhm.
because there's a few things I want to get into before we go any further. Speaking of, because a few
Okay.
key words were said in the last tirade of opinions, and one of them was energy. And my guy,
Energy. Right, right,
dope, you have a dope R&B single out entitled
right.
"Energy."
Energy.
Can you please get into that for us?
Yeah, so Energy, that's the single off my EP. It's actually an EP that I'm putting together. It was a little delayed. It was supposed to drop on my birthday, but I ended up dropping a single because I had some other things in the making and in the process of adding to the project. So it got a little delayed. It will be dropping in 2021. Date to be announced, but right now we do have Energy, and that's out on YouTube and streaming platforms as well.
Lit. And like for real,
Word.
and for real, just so you can, cause I already know it's coming. If I don't say it, GMO is gonna say it.
Yeah,
Give, because we got a lot of female viewers. Give them something, bro. Give them something from that, dog.
give him something from the song.
Give them something from energy, though. Give them the energy, dog.
Okay. Energy, yeah. I just don't have the energy. The energy, energy, energy. Yeah. I just don't have the energy. The energy, energy.
Hey, that's lit.
All right, bro. So
Two.
expect a lot of cow foot stew, a lot of beef tripe. You know what I'm saying? You really want to go hard. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You really want to sing the motherfucking the jerk chicken into your household. That's what you just worked on real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And
You
one
know
more
what I mean?
thing. And
I'm
one
getting
more
tired of
thing,
this
though.
shit. No more R&B singers, y'all.
Facts.
Fuck this.
And one more thing, because we already know you can sing, you're a comedian, you an MC, but
Right.
the way you and I met, I want to say we met each other. We met like in 2014. We met through battle rap because we were both battle rapping at the time, and you still are actually. You've been on
Right.
you've been on URL and all this type of stuff, man.
Absolutely.
So,
Right.
bruh, what was that like battling on that platform?
It was amazing. Actually, URL or platforms of that magnitude, it gives you the chance to see what it's like to be in a crowd where it's like you gotta earn the crowd, right? So it's like you can't just get up there BSing. You actually have to be good at what you do to get your reactions or get your, unless it's like they say with some presentations when they rap, like you don't feel it. You don't get the oohs and the ahs, and they might think that is that the people are hating or that it's gas, but on the URL platform or like the RBE platform or the KOTD platform, it's just like it's a different vibe. these people don't know you and they don't owe you anything. So you're gonna have to earn every reaction and every, it's a great feeling though when you do earn that and get those reactions and get people coming up to you after the battles and telling you, what they liked about your round and things of that nature. It's an altogether good experience. I would recommend it to anybody that's able to get on that platform to get on that platform, because I think a lot of independent artists, they like, nah, I don't need that. But it's good to network. It's good to get on some of these platforms that already paved the way and already set standards and certain things, so that when you come in, you have a better track record. You have a repertoire, so to speak, to give to people.
Shoot, that's lit, dog. So, dog, please tell the folks out there where they can find you, like follow you on your social media, where to check out your music. Tell them all that so they can tap in with you after the show.
Yes, indeed. You can follow me on IG at Adonis Progress 301, ADONISPROGRESS 301. And on Facebook, you can follow me at Adonis Progress. On Twitter, you can follow me at Adonis Progress. And on YouTube as well, you can follow me at Adonis Progress.
Hey, that is dope.
Man, everybody give it up, man.
Give it up for my guy, Adonis Progress, though. Let's do it.
And we won't forget you, bro. We will be working with you in the near future, bro. So keep in contact.
Most definitely. Pleasure, yo.
Well, I stay on his nerves. Me and him go back and forth on his posts anyway, so he'll see me probably later on or tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
You already know. And, bro, you already know the vibes. Shoot.
Back.
Yeah, you already know that, man. And thank you so much for tapping in, man. Much love to you. I'm going to holler at you soon, bro.
Yes, indeed. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Good night.
Shouts out.
Adios. Hasta la vista.
That was Adonis Progress, folks. Shouts out again to him for coming on through.
Man, real.
Yeah.
What the hell is up with your avatar, sir?
Oh my gosh, you know what?
What the hell?
All right, bro.
Yo, he is hell bent on this dude, bro. Hey, yo, look, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna skip that because we do have to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne pleaded guilty, bro. Lil Wayne actually pled guilty to federal weapons charges.
Yeah, damn. I mean, so apparently this came from his arrest from 2019, when somebody 6'9" him. They snitched and said that he had.
Pause.
You said what?
Pause.
Yeah, I know, right? They 6'9" him. So pretty much, they snitched and said he had weapons and drugs on the plane. They got on the plane. They found a gold-plated, a 45, some cocaine, some oxycodone. At the time of the situation, they did let Lil Wayne walk free, but recently they just brought those charges back, and he pled guilty. Following that, he actually sold his masters, and I just read while our guest was on that I think some of Drake and Nicki Minaj's and some of the other Young Money's masters was included in that $100 million deal. Also, on top of that, his old manager is coming back and suing him for $20 million for unpaid compensation. So it's really getting bad for Wayne. So I think we should run it back to the top. AI, we had a conversation the other day where we was talking about his time, and do you think that he's going to get the time that we think? I think he's going to get, or you muted?
Because now we have to talk about the fact that how many years did you say he was going to get initially?
I said he was going to at least get 15, but the max he's
15.
The max is 10.
So the max is 10 years.
Right.
And what they're saying is that he'll receive much less time, if any, jail time. So probably 5 years probation max.
Especially since he pled guilty.
Yeah.
Do you think it was a plea, like a deal he took?
Now, this is from the Rolling Stones that he might not have any jail time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now, was I right? Now, all of these everything that he sold was basically a scratch on the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I got to do this. Okay, they'll let me live. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Allegedly. Ain't that right, Sar?
Allegedly, this is what he did.
Allegedly.
Okay, this is me being a conspiracy theorist, but I have to be honest about it that I was right, because even in the Rolling Stones magazine, they said 10 years federal prison from the charge. But given the Carter's lawyers and federal prosecutors worked out a guilty plea, it's likely he'll receive much less time, if any.
If any time. Yeah.
Jail time. So 9 times out of 10, a lot of this was, all right, we need all these masters, champ, allegedly. You know, this is my conspiracy theory.
Yes.
Everybody, this is just my
I remember that music from the Twilight Zone, that do 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 do. Every time we say conspiracy, we need that.
We're going down a rabbit hole. We are going down this motherfucking rabbit hole.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Voodoo dick to your ass. This is what we doing. That's what we doing with it.
And you know, that's genuinely how I feel when these artists get caught with illicit drugs and guns and they get to plead guilty and get the minimal time. My mind immediately always thinks, what the hell did they have to give up? Because that's a sweet ass deal.
Exactly.
They have connections. They have someone else, you know, that they're attached to, that the federal government really wants, or some money that the federal government really wants, because no regular dude walking on the street get pulled over, get all that, and get such a sweet deal. It just does not happen, allegedly. So, you know, what's going on in the background? I'm a big conspiracy theorist, and it's 1 + 1 ain't coming up to 2 with me. Voodoo dick be damned.
You did. Yo, me and Star are on team each other tonight, yo. We are double teaming, triple teaming, whole teaming this motherfucker over here with the academics joint.
Yeah, this is
like
weird,
with the avatar, yo. I don't even get this shit.
This is very weird.
How do y'all feel about me and Star teaming up together to form Voltron and shit?
Hell just froze the fuck over. That's what happened.
It's kismet. I'm gonna tell you why.
I love the transformation that's happening tonight. It may not last long, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Right. And look, Phoenix, I know exactly why it's happening too.
Robots in the sky. Why?
Those 2 planets that are like, I think they said 30 million years away from each other. But in the next few days, it's gonna look like they're touching, and we're gonna be able to look up and see it. That right. The planets
that are 40 million years away from each other.
Look, more that
right. It looks like we're touching.
So both of y'all. So are you trying to basically say y'all two are a pair of nuts?
E.T. had 2 fingers. You know how he had the glowing fingers that touched each other? I got 2 balls. Me and her balls are meeting right now. We are clacking nuts right now.
Whoa.
If there was anything
that's okay. On the planet, look, he'll be the hairy nut.
Y'all call each other a pair of nuts. No.
We're low balling right now. You know how you have a high five? We're low balling. We're low balling right now.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Star, for clacking
speaking
balls. I'm loving
it. Look, speaking of, and where's the ones that you usually keep on your shoulder?
They are hung up. If I can show you a picture, they are hung up in the proper place. They are drying out. They are ready. They're like beef jerky. They're right.
Yeah, balls on the shoulder.
Drying out. Ew. Hey, Zena.
Hey, Zena.
And once again, since we're getting all this crowd interaction, I would like to remind y'all that the year is quickly winding down. We're creeping up on the last episode of the year, and I would advise all of our viewers to continue interacting, continue commenting and sharing and such, because we shall pick out of everybody who does so to be on the panel with us. First episode of 2021. So keep it up.
You know what's scary? You know what's scary about that is that there's a fight amongst, like, we only have like a couple guests that love us like to death. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else is scared to chime in. Now we get 500 people that see this show, and they're probably tuning in right now. They are so scared to chime in on Facebook, bro. I don't understand like how this works. If y'all are out there,
if somebody look at their comment and scared of what they're gonna say, Cause we be talking about some crazy shit.
What the fuck is crazy?
I will say
because me and
that
Star are clacking balls. We don't know. Young, this shit is amazing.
Yeah.
Girls are hairy, miles are hairy. Let's do it.
No.
No.
You can be the hairy one. I'm the pretty one. No, absolutely not.
You got pretty balls, paws, nigga.
Ball that's pretty.
Yeah, they sit on my chest. They're very pretty and very perky.
Nah, you're the ball that got chlamydia.
Ooh. Everybody just went silent. We're trying to make out who you're talking to.
Is that all
it might be me. It might be her, bro. Like,
is that all I gotta do to you motherfuckers?
But speaking of which, yeah, we gotta get back at it. So the COVID vaccine, right? There was a picture that was circulating of 3 people that actually had Bell's palsy, right? All right, so we gotta go there. We gotta go here, right? So there was a picture circulating of people that have Bell's palsy.
What? I don't say.
What happened?
I don't know. I see Zena's calling for Quick to go to the corner though.
So AI
Everybody got kicked out. What the hell?
Oh,
I don't know. Well, I was saying happy holidays, no filter. We haven't addressed that yet.
I know who's not gonna win this motherfucking contest.
Don't listen to him.
I know that shit. I know who's not fucking winning.
Don't put that against her.
I know that's for damn sure. No, not you too,
Nikki is calling for you. Yeah. Yes, ladies, I love it. And don't be scared. He don't pick the winner by himself. We all pick.
Motherfuckers is winning. None of y'all winning. It's gonna be a ghost show that day. Change the plans.
No, quick, real quick. You realize you sound just like
All right. Watch yourself, Zena. Zena. Cause like for real, I'm gonna tell you right now, if one of y'all win, y'all just gonna sit back. We ain't even bringing y'all out front. Y'all sitting in the back the whole damn show.
Oh. Hey, Quick.
Keep fucking around.
Quick, say King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction. No, we ain't doing that.
Oh my God.
I'm not giving you the satisfaction.
Did y'all get what I was talking about before I disappeared? Yeah, I was trying to change the pace, but my bad.
Yeah, you left, so we was like, "Wait, what happened?" It just got really quiet.
Yeah, it's been weird tonight. You know, like I don't know what's going on. Thursday night football, people are doing some crazy stuff.
Y'all disappearing as you and Quick disappearing tonight.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, and Quick's feed, like when I look at him, all of a sudden it glitches. Like, have you seen glitches? Like, I'm starting to think he's part of the Matrix or some shit, man. But anyway, right? So the COVID, right? So we saw the pictures of the 3 people, right? 2 white ladies and an Asian guy, right? And they had Bell's palsy. Mm-hmm. Do you guys think that actually was the COVID patients?
No, I don't.
No.
Rock? DJ Akedemiks, sir?
Well,
Akedemiks.
I don't want to give my opinion because I don't want to damage the culture.
Bro, please take that avatar off.
So I'm gonna refrain from giving my opinion. It's like, nah, I'll play it.
Bro, please take that avatar off.
Come on, man. Nah, that's who I am for tonight. Just accept it and love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trolling like shit tonight. Fuck it. This is why
you already acting like it.
Exactly. Thank you. I will be the academics tonight of the show. But
nah, man,
this guy.
Nah, I don't think it is. I think just like any other time when things is happening, there's false pictures out and there's stuff to put out to scare people. I don't know. I don't trust what's posted on the pictures on the media until I see it myself.
Okay. Well, everybody here, ding, ding, ding. And everybody in the audience out there, y'all are right and very correct. Those pictures are just an example of what Bell palsy is, period. And that has been spoken about, and the actual FDA is going to pay close attention to it as a side effect. Okay, so I think 4 out of every some odd patients are getting it. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the COVID testing. So y'all are really correct, man. I like this. This is crazy. We are agreeing. Now, those two planets that are clacking balls, we are all in unison tonight. Okay, we are maracas. We are out this joint. Like all of that shit. You understand me?
No.
Yes.
Not over yet.
But no, GIMO.
Show's not over
GIMO. I did a very, very hypocritical thing. I'm like, we have been agreeing. Huh?
You call yourself a non-foundational Black American?
No, hell no. I'll never do that. No. So let me tell you about the hypocritical thing that I did. So
such an instigator, yeah.
Anybody who has been listening, I've said I'm not taking that vaccine, right? But I pulled a white man move. As soon as I discovered which two pharmaceutical companies were going to be the top contenders, I immediately bought stock.
Hold on now. Because everybody out there that's listening, I bought stock in G&E or General Electric, okay? Because they are the main ones that fix the engines for Boeing. Okay, Boeing is going to be shipping these products, so you don't have to take the vaccine, but goddamn it, you can profit off of it, because I swear to God, black folk,
it's a white man's world. You understand
me?
Yeah. So I bought.
You're supporting the culture of a net. You know, I'm done with y'all. I'm done.
Hey, hold
on. Yeah, please shut up. Please shut the fuck up.
Oh, he put himself in the back.
Yeah, he put himself back.
Lord, no, listen,
he really don't want to talk to y'all.
I got a tip a few months ago that Moderna was going to be the front runner. I bought Moderna stock for $2.30, and it's what, $150 per stock option now. Then Pfizer is the one who's putting it out now. I literally learned about that tip maybe 3 days before they put the vaccine out, and I jumped dead on that too, and that's rising as well. Listen, it's a white man's world. I thought how they think. They get tips and they run with it. So did I, and I'm still not taking that vaccine. I'm just saying.
Let's do a disclaimer for all the people out there that are listening. Allegedly, this is a white man's world. Okay.
Fuck the allegations. You know what's up.
It's like, no, we ain't got to lie about
allegedly the No Filter show.
Hey, look, OT, when it comes to stocks and bonds, I have to separate business from personal things, because I know for a fact that there's going to be a certain level of bullshit that comes with it, but this is business, and I don't have to take part of it. You know what I'm saying? I invested in condoms. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, as being a 3-time baby father champion, I haven't used them. You understand? So I mean,
you don't even have. You don't even. So that's some crazy, because you don't even have faith in your investment. That's a damn shame.
Oh my God, you're killing me tonight.
They burst all the time, B. They burst all the time. I had 3 faults and I messed up.
So you don't stand by your product then, huh?
You don't have no type of faith in your investment. I ended
up with 3 children, and they are so far apart. It's crazy. Like I do believe in my investment. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I do believe in my investment.
I have a question.
I know one thing: you ain't on that testimony list.
How could you support something that you morally? How could you invest your money in something that you morally don't support?
I honestly don't morally support. How can I put this? Grannies getting boned on camera, but it's on Pornhub. I don't support women farting in each other's mouths, but it's on Pornhell, right? So
now you know he gonna play it, right? You know he gonna play it.
No,
let's do it.
No,
let's do it.
No. Oh hell no.
There's business, and then there's, you have to separate the two. So I'm learning the shrewd business tactics of America. You know what I'm saying? So just because I have to convince my people or smart, people that are more vulnerable than others, the 13.7% of the population, not to take the vaccine doesn't mean that the folios that's out there that believes in Trump allegedly won't take the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Like they're already forcing it. When I had my surgery Monday, the nurses were literally talking about they are putting their hats in a raffle. And this is down La Plata. This is down CRMG. You know what I'm saying? This is down there. And they were putting their names in a raffle, and whoever gets drawn has to take that vaccine. And the majority of people down there are not my color. You did? So, hey, I'm sorry. This is business.
And to answer your question, Rock, for me, since I openly admitted that I invested, but I have no intentions of taking it. When you see the so-called creator of the vaccine standing on the news talking about, oh, I'll take it later. And the whack ass president of whoever's United States, because he's not my president, saying, oh, I'll take it later. And he's not forcing nobody in the White House to run up and take it. I ain't taking it either. That goes right back to when I was teasing AI. I asked him, do you stand by your product? You're the creator of this vaccine and you ain't taking it.
Now, we have to think about this, okay? Because everybody's seen the propaganda. Who are they pushing in the media? Black
lower
sisters,
class,
right?
Yes.
The first people that you see on the newspapers and all of this stuff is Black sisters, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether they abroad or foreign or domestic, you see them taking it first.
It seemed like an excuse anyway, because when they first pushed it, they didn't speak about who created it. They said, oh, the vaccine is safe because one of the main people developing it is a Black woman. What that mean? Just because she Black and she a woman, it's safe?
You know what it means. I'm not even about to go into. Matter of fact, I ain't even about to go into the conversation.
But that's my point. That's my point. About
Kizzy Corbett,
right? Yes, they was pushing it like, oh, it's safe because she's one of the main people developing it. Okay, but she's not the creator of it. That tall, lanky white man who talking about he ain't taking it is. And you know what else? Go ahead, Weezer. Yeah,
you already know what happens when they want us to do things. They put a Black face in front of it and make it seem like this person is this is the first Black, or this is the main Black, or this is such. And the fact that it's a woman, girl power, man, that shit is bullshit. Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. I agree with you 110%.
Always use us to try to draw in the crowd. That's bullshit.
And that's why I feel like people should be looking and thinking more. Every time it's something that they want to push to you, if they don't put a Black face on the forefront, they put rap music in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like since when does rap music sell furniture? Can we just be honest? It's a freaking couch. Either you're going to buy it or you're not. Man, look, like I said, yes, I'm going to get their money. Yes, I bought into that stock. No, I'm not taking that mess.
Now, here it is. A lot of people, just like Rock. Rock is almost the microcosm of what Black people or colored people think, you know what I'm saying, all across the world. Okay, so emotionally, no, we should not be investing in something that we feel like will do us in. But at the same time, everybody should be woke enough and on code enough to take their times, not talking against the vaccine, because of course people are listening. And therefore, this is a disclaimer that this is just my viewpoint as GMO, okay, aka non-GMO, motherfucker. So I gotta give you the real that this is non-emotional investment. This is something that we have to understand as a people that, okay, I see the writing on the walls. Okay, I got to look at these businesses. Okay, I got to look at them and be like, all right, bet somebody got to take this shit. You dig what I'm saying? It might not be us, but somebody gonna do it because they fools. So why not profit off of it? It's just like I know I'm on my way out, and this is another problem. And who's the young brother with all the tattoos on his face with the locks that teaches his kids how to? I know you're talking. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Yeah. The one thing that he teaches, you know what I'm saying, is that we have to get the emotion out of it. So when an older person or an elder is on their way out, and we know that this is going to happen, okay, and we see the writing on the wall, why don't we all go in and get $1 million of coverage on them so that everybody can eat?
Hold on, let me
like white people do. We're an investment.
Ooh, that's controversial. I ain't never heard of that.
Let me put it to you the way I'm looking at it. Okay, I just sat up here and watched you all getting your feelings, or not necessarily getting your feelings, but it hit you. It struck a nerve when we talk about the vaccine and the way it's being promoted, and it's possibly could be a target to hurt us as people, right?
You say DJ Akedemiks one more fucking time.
Let me finish, right? Yet is a form of a weapon against us, right? So why would you put your money in that weapon? You dig what I'm saying? If it's designed to go against us, I just don't. The logic of it, I just don't get.
Your logic is illogical.
What?
Because realistically, and God honest, somebody got to eat off this shit. And why is it that everybody else of any other hue eats off of it other than us?
Okay, and I didn't call it a weapon either. I just think it's bullshit, period. I don't think it's so much as a weapon designed to hurt black people. I just think it's fluke. I think they did it fast and they're throwing it out so that they can make money off of it. So I'm wrong for saying no, fuck you. I'm gonna get money with you.
I haven't seen any of us on this timeline, on this feed right now or on any show denounce any weapons that we may have bought. Even though we don't make the weapons and they are not black owned, they have never been manufactured by us. Okay, these weapons that we own have a lineage of killing us. Okay, the very fucking weapons that we buy and we get licensed for are made by Italians, Italian companies, American companies, Chinese companies, Japanese, anywhere else other than Africa. I've never heard of an African firearm. So let's be honest, DJ Akedemiks. You might look at us as fools, but you still invest in stuff in stock that you haven't even created yourself. So the very bullets, the very weaponry that you own is not made by anybody of your color or your type.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something.
Listening.
You're comparing me buying guns to you actually investing and profiting off of something that could be a target or used as a weapon against us. That's the way you're viewing it.
Excuse you, sir. Have you looked up? Wait a minute, bro.
What do you mean? You can't sit up here and say I'm not denouncing my weapons because it's killing our community. No, the people in our community with these weapons are killing each other. It's not the gun. So therefore, you can't say that.
So
wait, hold on. So
okay.
How could you sit up there and have all of this to say about this vaccine and knowing that it's going to be used in a negative way against your feelings, but yet you can put your money behind it?
Because
I don't get it.
Just like your investment in any home protection, a third or a fourth of that goes towards the NRA. They give away weapons. They train race soldiers how to kill us, aka allegedly. God damn it, I'm tired of this disclaimer, but they train the police. You know what I'm saying? What do you think your tax dollars go to? Are you going to stop paying taxes just because it's invested into the police department?
No,
that's murdering us by the droves.
You can't look.
This is the same thing. This is the same ideal, bro.
It's the same thing, but it's totally different, my dude.
No, it's not. No, it's not. A weapon is a weapon.
Listen. I'm buying guns to protect my family. I'm not investing in guns to make money. That's the difference.
You just basically bought stock into a company that supplies race soldiers and other militias with the same amount of weaponry. Are you tripping?
As a customer, when I purchase something, it's not. I don't care about where that money goes. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Listen. But you bought stock to make money off something that could be a danger to our community.
You just bought stock into a company that manufactures weapons that have been used to kill people over in Darfur, everywhere else in the world. Your people of your same hue and your same background, your cousins, your distant cousins, and you're telling me that that's not. You are telling me that the weapons that we buy are not stock.
You sound foolish, my guy, because
you sound foolish. You just bought into a company without any reward. The only thing you got was a goddamn piece of machinery. At the least, I can still warn my people not to do it. And I bet you 9 times out of 10, with the facts that I have, they won't. At least with you, you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing?
Listen.
You know what you're doing?
Listen how ass backwards this sound.
How ass backwards are you?
No, listen.
You are ass backwards, bro.
Let me finish. This is ass backwards.
Come on, bro.
Investing money. Hold on, just hear me. You're investing money in something that you don't believe in, that you're spreading to your people not to do it, but it's going to cost you money. You're not going to profit. How are you going to support something and invest money in something that you don't believe in?
And let me ask you this. Can I ask you this? Hold on, quick. Everybody shut the fuck up. Because this is bullshit. No, quick, because that's bullshit that you can't even see past that, younger. Because if I invest in a weapon that is owned by a white boy, hold on. Let me put it in layman's terms for you since you don't get it. Let me talk on your level at a 28-year-old level. Okay.
All right, what's my level?
Since you don't get anything else, you can't agree with nothing. You can't agree with nothing because you still don't get it. If I buy a gun that is not manufactured by a black-owned company, who am I investing in?
Nothing is
being invested.
I didn't ask you that. Who am I investing in if I'm buying into a white or a Russian company? Okay, that owns all the fucking weapons. Who am I? I'm investing into who? Am I investing into the hood? Am I giving back to the neighborhood by buying a weapon?
By buying a weapon.
Hello, quick. Am I investing into the hood by buying stock into a weapon that I only can use for self-protection? How many other people are buying these same weapons that are not my color? The companies are not owned by us, bro. We already know this. You know this.
Yes.
If I invest in any gun or ammunition who is manufactured by anybody other than us, who am I investing in?
You're investing in that company, dog.
I'm investing into white folks and the NRA and everything else. Just say it, bro. Just fucking say it.
Be so deep?
Don't agree with him. Don't agree with because nobody black owns any fucking weapons companies.
But whose fault is that?
Let's be honest.
Whose fault is that?
No, because you're going hard because you think that because you because you take it personal. You take it personal, and this youngin over here don't understand. He don't get it yet. That stock is stock. Guns and butter, right? Do we remember, baby? Guns and butter, right? Guns and fucking butter, right? All right. So look. So when you do this shit, Iran Contra affair. All right. We remember all these things, right? All the crack that was in the neighborhoods, all this stuff. We bought from who? Because we ain't manufacturing shit. So regardless of what I buy into, at least I can see at least $1 return. You dig? Maybe I can pour that back into a community, but your ammunition ain't pouring back shit, bro.
So it's okay.
Your copper jacket, your full metal jackets ain't doing shit, bro. It ain't doing shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. So it's okay to support something that you don't believe in, but as long as it makes you money, it's okay. That's what you're saying, right?
Can I ask a question?
Well, hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on. What Weezy got to say? Because she hasn't said nothing throughout this whole thing. No,
that was the question.
AI has to answer the question. Is it okay for you to support something that you don't believe in? Is it okay for you to invest your money just because it's going to make you $1, but you don't believe in it?
Guess what I could do with $1?
It's a yes or no answer.
Guess what I could do with $1 that you can't do with ammunition? Guess what I can do? Hold on real quick, because K Quick, he seemed to find everything that you fucking say hilarious, and he is this motherfucker is not funny, bro.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
So let's get into it. No, let's grind this shit now. This shit is hilarious, bro. So let's go ahead and get into it because I seem to be the only one with sense amongst these men here. Because every time you buy a box of ammunition, every time you bought a gun, where can you reinvest that at? Where can you give that back at? How can you recirculate that other than through an ass, other than through a skull, other than through a fucking door? So now, if I get this dollar and most of my people don't take this fucking vaccination, which I pray they don't, I can speak against it all day.
But you invested money in it.
The point is that I can take that same fucking dollar. I can take that same dollar.
Investing in veins, bro. Veins. That's what he invested.
I can take that same fucking dollar and reinvest that shit into your album, this nigga Akedemiks album. I can do that on Blue Phoenix page. I can invest in her book. I can invest that in some jerk chicken for $1. I can do a whole lot with $1. But what can I do with a bullet or a full metal jacket? What can I do with it? What can I do with a gun? Where can I reinvest that at?
What you gonna do with a vaccine?
And with that being said,
Phoenix, please.
Quick was cutting me off to say let Phoenix speak. I was actually trying to cut y'all off so that I could hear from Phoenix too.
Yeah, so hush up.
I don't even know.
Come on, beautiful.
All I was going to say is that these companies are not only making the COVID vaccine, they make other vaccines too. So even before the COVID vaccine, someone could have invested in these companies because they make other vaccinations. So if the COVID vaccine is being, their name Pfizer and all these companies are being out now because of COVID, but they were already out here making the vaccination. So if you getting your children shots or if you've done all this stuff, you already support these companies.
Wait a minute, Phoenix. Why did you do that? I thought we was gonna be cool tonight.
Oh, I am going to cool. I'm trying to give you an understanding.
No, because guess what?
Listen.
You're not gonna like me after this.
I love you. You can't say nothing to me that's gonna hurt my feelings. But I want you to. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm not gonna do that.
Because anybody, if you're investing in this company, they make other vaccinations.
Look,
so it's not just the COVID vaccination.
I understand that.
So you gotta understand that where this is coming from. And I'm not saying I don't have that investment. I have investment in other stock and other things, but I'm coming from looking at it from the way that they don't only make the COVID shots.
So look,
other vaccinations.
I get that.
Even if so that's where they're coming from. You can't just say
no.
Okay,
I get that.
Let me ask you this. Do you
hold on, let me respond to you before you ask that.
Go ahead.
I get what you're saying with that. And you're absolutely right. But to double back on that, the only reason why I see you looking at me, Mr. Mosif, because I'm coming right back to you. The only reason why Mr. Mosif and Star, the twin planet, the twin jiggling balls, as they like to call
the clackalackles.
The clackalackers. The only reason why they went to that stop was because it was a possibility that stock could make money because they seen it was launching the vaccine. Now, if they would have bought those stocks before, then yes, okay, that's cool. You believe in that. But we have a problem with this vaccine. But you get what I'm saying?
We've had a problem with guns, but you never cease to amaze me by buying fucking guns.
Conspiracy theory here.
And with all of that being said, let's stick solely on what Rock just said. I have been looking for.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've been looking for lucrative stock to invest in. Period. Just because, for me, I invested there because of the COVID vaccine. I invested there, not, just because of that, but Africa was one of the first people, Saudi Arabia, they all asked for 9,000 cases of a vaccine that wasn't even created yet. That's the way the stock market and stocks and bonds and trading and stuff works. You look for the tip that's going to make you the most money the quickest. Just because it happens to be the COVID vaccine doesn't now make it negative, because that's the way the stock market game is played, period. If McDonald's is talking about coming out with a new burger and it's projected that this burger, that this burger is going to be sold out within this first week, then that's the stock you invest in. That's the same with album sales. Since you and Quick are artists, that's just the game. It doesn't make it suddenly immoral because it's a vaccine that you wouldn't take yourself. It's stock market. It's not medical.
So
it just happens to be. Go ahead.
So other words, you guys are telling me there's a price on your morals. Gotcha.
What? No, there's not a price on my morals. There's a price for my rent.
Hey, Star, we got bigger shit, bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Chicken to pause jerk. So anyway,
yes. Can we talk about the engagement ring next?
Yes, we about to go there. We are just about to do this.
Hey, you still didn't answer my question. I just want to put that out there to the rest of the world.
Can I
say yes or no to my question?
Oh, we're gonna talking about Mo.
G.I. Ducker question.
So, as we were saying, right? So we have a controversial topic, right? So we have to move past this because people are getting bored with us arguing back and forth, bro. So what we need to do right now is we have to talk about this because there are 3 men, 2 women, right? and there are women in the actual
Yeah, his shoulders real face on your ass, boy.
that really want to talk about this, yeah, because this has been a deep ass conversation, man. So
I'm on that ass.
supposedly,
Oh, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it.
So supposedly,
Let me do it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm excited about this topic.
Oh, you want to say it? Go ahead, say it, please, please. I digress.
Listen, so I was messing with Mo, but
scared.
I really, really wanted to do this topic because I have never seen so much bullshit in my life.
Girl.
So, a man proposed to his fiance with a $3,000 engagement ring. It was diamond and sapphire, very beautiful ring, and she said no because she felt that ring was too cheap. Now, for those of you who are saying, how can a $3,000 ring be cheap? There is a standard amongst most people that you are supposed to spend 10% of your salary for the year on an engagement ring. For me, what made it BS is because that a lot of people don't understand that the diamond company De Beers created this standard many years ago, probably great grandma era, to sell more diamond rings. So I actually would like to start with the men first because I think I kind of know how the Blue Phoenix feels, but whatever. I'm gonna shut up now. Quick. Let me ask you first. What do you think about this woman saying that a $3,000 engagement ring was too cheap?
Unfucking grateful. Bottom fucking line. 3 racks is too. All right, you know what you deserve? You deserve that ring to come out the gumball machine, Miss Lady. That's exactly what the fuck you deserve. A damn ring pop. I'd have proposed to your ass with that shit. Ungrateful. Next person. And hold on. And Zena, bring your ass out the corner. You wanting to sit. You wanting to sit in the corner for this is unacceptable. Bring your fucking ass back out and play.
Well, due to my moral code, I'm not going to invest.
You know, you with this moral code, okay?
You turned in a damn limousine that time.
I think I've always personally, I've always thought it's kind of weird that a man is expected to spend so much money on an engagement ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, rings come off. You dig what I'm saying? And you can act like you're not married. You dig what I'm saying? People cheat with their rings on and off. So I kind of feel like, why the fuck do we have to go into the marriage, going into a debt, spending that much money on a ring? You dig what I'm saying? Well, we could use that to continue standing by our foundation. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's just my take.
And why does the material shit matter if it's love at that point? That's a token of you wanting to take it to the next fucking level. But you over there looking at this material shit because it ain't good enough, in your opinion. Fuck out of here. I think
for me, I already feel like, the price of the engagement ring and, oh, that's too cheap. I think that's stupid anyway, but I was more floored by the ideology that there are women walking around that expect you to spend 10% of a yearly salary on that ring. I'm like, put it this way. If a man proposed to me, whom I'm in love with and want to marry, a gold band, and then a deed to a house for us to start our life, that's dope. You feel where I'm coming from? When I think about what a year's salary may look like for some people, that can be a down payment on a house. I think there's plenty of ways that you can choose to propose, but to spend that amount on a ring that can be broken, a ring that can be stolen, some people are careless, a ring that you could lose, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I know as a woman, I'm supposed to agree with her, but that's bullshit. I just thought that was the stupidest thing ever. I'm sorry. It was just inconsiderate, very selfish.
Now, granted,
ahead.
I agree with everything you just said, but why do you say as a woman you're supposed to agree with her?
Well, that's just the standard. They expect that, especially when it comes to things like diamond rings, they expect that the women are just going to rally behind that and be like, yeah, I need me a big old diamond. And I don't need a big diamond. I don't need a diamond, period. Show me that you're willing to invest in our future. I saw on Facebook many, many, many months ago, this guy was proposing to her. And when he got down on his knee, he pulled a whole manila envelope from behind his back. He bought her a storefront for her business. That's what he proposed to her with. He showed that he was investing in her. He didn't have a ring. There's tons of ways to show your love.
Nah, I fucking agree with the Adonis progress. Fuck a blow pop. You getting a damn onion ring. Fuck out of here.
I agree. Right. But what's your take on it, Phoenix?
Did Mo say something?
Oh, y'all waiting on me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so I looked up some facts, y'all. Hold on, because we're gonna get into this later, but the average male spends $1,855 per year on dating, okay? Right? The average woman spends $1,400 per mental floss. So that means dining out for themselves, girlfriends, y'all taking y'all shots, booties, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the hell, Botox, whatever the fuck y'all, whatever y'all do. The thing about this, when I think of a 3K diamond, is that it's a compressed, clear rock. We have to think about this, okay? This is a rock. It's going to outlive every and anything, and they can make them out of your ashes when you die. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to be realistic about this, that women are very confused on values. And Star, you already spoke and gave a testament to it, that investing in a storefront, stocks, you know what I'm saying? Giving something to a woman that's more valuable, that will outlive the relationship if something was to happen. That, demise and or a breakup, that person really gave a fuck. You dig what I'm saying? I think we're a little lost, but I digress. I'm tired of agreeing with this. Hey, yeah, me and you, we're going to get sugar rubs on our balls. It's coming, motherfucker.
If y'all was in wrestling, your tag team name is the Clackalackers. That's all.
The 69s. We're 69 right now, y'all. On live on air. Me and Star 69 each other right now.
No.
Star 69.
It ain't so. I
so y'all are the 69.
No,
the 69 Clackalackers.
No. That sounds like one of Luke's old groups back in the day.
No bullshit though.
Oh my God. No, but
Phoenix, come on, babe.
I have had this conversation several times in several groups, and I always get jumped on because I had the very same idea. It doesn't matter to me. I don't like diamonds. I never really have. I like stones. I like different things. And I don't wear rings. If I will, when I got married, I had my wedding ring, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not into all that. But my main thing is this: diamonds lose value. Okay? That's a liability. I'd rather you invest in something that will gain assets. This is something that's more important. Houses
like vaccine shots?
No. Houses gain value. Equity, things like that, land, things of that nature. Like I was talking about earlier, the life insurance policies, those things gain investments, those things gain value, assets. Cars lose value. Those are liabilities. Anything that can lose value is a liability. And rings and jewelry lose value. You have to be smart.
Facts. And besides being that you're a healer, you look like more the type of person. If somebody was proposed to you, they'd have to give you like a mood ring or something like that. They're like,
I would take that change. If you know me, then you'll know what I like, and I don't do diamonds at all.
So, Joe. Yeah. For all the brothers that's out there that's uncircumcised, just cut like a little circle off your shit.
The fuck
give it a foreskin, Mo. Give it a foreskin. I wish I still had my foreskin. That was like years ago.
Give it a crispy nip.
If I would, I would give you the dried up foreskin.
But no, for real. For real, ladies, when y'all accept that as like a real token of love, we literally just cut
I gave you my thick skin.
We cut a piece of our turtleneck off. We cut a piece of our turtleneck off and formed a ring band to give to you as a symbol of commitment.
You would have to put that up because it dries out. So
we'll give you some oil.
It's gonna shrink the size over the years. Like you might get fat. You can moisturize it. It's like leather. It's like leather. You pay $1,500. You pay $1,500 for a dead cow skin.
Phoenix, you a healer. Do a ritual or something.
My dick skin is worth $1,500.
Nah, look, it bleeds from the blood source, so it's going to dry up. We're gonna have to put it.
No, you can do it. Well, Phoenix, Phoenix, don't act like you can't take that and do a ritual with it with your healing ass.
Listen. What you got to do is you got to dip it in epoxy so that it'll harden. That's all you got to do. Oh yeah,
you sir, hide dead body somewhere. I don't know where, but it happens eventually somewhere.
Hey, so look. Speaking of that, I just got to. It's off subject. I got to share. I got to shout out GIMO for this. Because of GIMO, I've literally binge watched all the episodes of Forged in Fire on Netflix, and I feel like I'm to the point in my life where I want to make a sword now. You know what I'm saying? I want to make some type of fucking weapon. I feel like I can do it. I just need a lot of fire and a couple heads.
I will invest. I will invest in the ambulance because somebody's gonna come haul your white ass off. You understand me? Hey, Stark about to go up fucking with him, yo. We about to invest in all the ambulances in America. You understand me? Somebody gonna pick his ass up.
Hey, hold on. Why is it 2 jet stars? What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know.
Hey, Star.
Hey, Star. Hold on.
It needs to be 2 of me.
So you mean to tell me? Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me there are 2 asses like that floating around?
That's 4 cheeks, 2 holes.
Such a mess. Oh, it's still 2 hours.
We're rocking.
Rocking the back room. He in the back room real quick. And he had to change his avatar. Well, he didn't change it.
Oh, he tried to.
Trust me, I think this might be my avatar for the rest of 2020.
The way you was riding that motherfucker, you better.
2020.
Pause.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'd rather speak up for what's morally correct than invest in something that's not morally correct.
Man,
I'm glad. I'm actually glad that you keep spinning the block on that. I have a question for you.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
As a father, what type of emotions do you get when you see little young girls, itty bitty shorts, twerking, clapping their ass, and all of that to music outside?
Little girls, I feel like putting foot to all their ass.
But you still buy that trap music, don't you? So is it morally wrong that you support the music that they're shaking their young asses to?
So
you're reaching a little bit.
So first,
I ain't reached shit.
I just want to say you got a little pigeon arms right now because you're really reaching. You feel me?
I ain't reaching. I ain't reaching when you buy that album. You're investing in that artist.
Because guess what, Miss Star? I done seen girls clapping to fucking gospel music. So what are you talking about? If you buy that album, you invested in gospel.
That's a Mr. Fantastic.
Shit.
Come on, man.
That's a Mr. Fantastic joint.
Right.
That's a super
gospel music.
Come on, man.
Somebody's reaching for the cow.
Right. That was not a reach at all. You're talking about investment.
So listen. So
you sound like every old head. Like there you go, listening to that rap music again.
There he go.
Thank God, Star. Hey, look, I'm so psyched that you was around tonight, yeah. Because if you was not here, I would have been shooting all my ammo. Yeah, I would have been like all this shit. And you know he loved guns, so you know what I'm saying. Like that's his investment. Man. But look, so while we're talking about the rings or whatever, remember I mentioned that the average budget for a man yearly for dating alone, just taking women out, is $455 per year. Now this was back in 2019. This is 2020 in the drought. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. Probably people are winning more. You know what I'm saying. We're dining in more. We're taking Netflix. You know what I'm saying. Things like that. But there was something going on where a young brother was talking about how mainstream dating, okay, can you do it on a budget, and why would a woman be mad at him that he was dating on a budget? How do you ladies feel about that?
Now, what is considered dating on a budget? Just being cheap on a date? Like, what do
I
we
mean,
mean by that?
now listen, that's the reason why I asked the ladies first, because it's really not up to us, because to a person, to a single male that might be younger, that might have a budget of maybe $45,000 a year, $23,000 a year, he might be working towards a $3,000 ring eventually. You know what I mean? So it
That
all
ain't good
coincides.
enough.
Exactly, it all coincides. But to a woman,
It does.
what is being cheap on a date?
Okay, so can I give the backstory to this? The story is that this guy, he had a budget. He was working on his budget, not necessarily for dating, but just all in all, his all budget. And his dating, he set aside a certain amount of dating money per month. And the girl that he was seeing at the time, they had just went out, and so he asked her to go out on Friday, the next Friday. And she told him, okay, cool, but can we go to this place? He said, hold on, let me check. And he calculated everything, and that he looked up the prices, and that was going to go outside of his dating budget for the month. So he told her, look, we can go to this place next month, but for this month we can go somewhere else because this place was taking over my budget, and I don't want to do that. She never responded to him. He got later on, he got his money or whatever, got famous. She contacted him and asked him if they could go out or something. Remember me, blah, 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 they can go out. And he, I think, told her no or ignored her or something like that. But the thing is, she got upset with him because he would not go beyond his budget, or the fact that he had a budget. Now, I respect someone who can stick to their budget, because I can sometimes, and I have gone outside of my budget as well. But for you to be able to stick to what you put aside for that specific thing is very respectful. And I wouldn't get upset with that. I wouldn't get upset with that. That is showing a sign of you trying to actually do something. And knowing me, I'm like, oh, you trying to save money? Fine. I'll cook. You cook. Somebody cook. You don't have to go out. I mean, we can go out sometimes, but if you're trying to work towards a goal, I'm very much a supporter of stuff like that. I hate, if I don't have to spend money, I don't. And I really would try to work around certain things so we don't have to. So yeah, I'm a big supporter of
that. For me, I don't understand what's the big deal with, having a problem with dating on a budget. I just don't. Like when I think about the things I like at this age, I like friends getting together, playing spades, having good drinks, and having good food. You feel me? And depending on what friend that's throwing it might cost $10 per person to get in. So essentially you just spent $20 to take me on a date. You took me to something that I like to do. We were around a group of people and not alone. So you took me where I'm comfortable. We can still get to know each other. We can still see how, we move in a chilled setting with a lot of other people. For me, that's value. You feel where I'm coming from? I'm bringing you around my friends, or you bringing me around your friends. You can see, I can see how you move when there's other fat asses in the room. Are you comfortable? Are you a good conversationalist? Do you have a wandering eye? Like, there's so much that can be exposed and learned in that setting, and you essentially spent what, maybe $20, if it's one of those friends that like to charge for people to come to their house and have a good time. If it's not, then that was a free date. So the budget does not really matter to me. But I said that in other shows. It's really about the thought in it. You feel where I'm coming from? Like, even if you told me, okay, look, I have $50 to spend on a date this week. Where do you want to go? And if that was an option, you just saved $50 because I'm like, well, look, my friends is getting together. Why don't you come kick it with me? It's not a big deal about it. For me, value is not in the money spent. The value is in the time. So I would never complain about a man being on a budget and wanting to take me out.
And I was
So
just
how
about
much
to say,
money would you spend?
isn't the point of dating getting to know the other person? How can you get? I mean, you don't have to get to know a person with them spending money on you. And this goes back to the couple of shows back when we were talking about what date you would take a guy on. You're supposed to be getting to know this person. You can't really get to know a person if you're always out and about around a bunch of people, you know, you can't really talk. You can't really get too intimate in conversation when you're always around.
They gotta get that
And that's
foreskin.
another thing.
Yeah, that's
And
the
that's
goal. Your goal is to get the full sin, lady. Get the
Oh
full
yeah, get the foreskin.
You feel me?
Hey, bro,
no.
fuck it. That's your, bro. That need to be your next, bro. While you over here investing in vaccines and shit, your next
you, Adonis.
investment needs to be foreskin rings. You need to
Oh
invent that
God,
shit.
What were you
no.
trying
Nah,
to
bro,
say,
I'm
though,
not about
Rock?
to
Because
handle
I missed
nobody's
that.
foreskin mouth. You understand
Hey,
me?
I'm
Hey,
just
look.
saying.
Hey, look,
Pause though.
Sonya.
But I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, look, Nikki. Nikki was saying that she'll
Yeah, I
cook.
mean,
Right.
Hey, see, you see,
You
look.
know.
Now, granted, now, and to piggyback off of that,
Right.
that shows a
There's
lot about
tons
the
of
woman's character. If
ways to
I'm
date on a
dating,
budget.
if that shows a lot about the woman's character that man is dating, if she's consistently pocket watching at the end of the day. If that's probably somebody that wouldn't last after that first date anyway. Because at the end of the day, if you go out and you have a good ass time, what the fuck does the price on the bill matter?
exactly.
You having a good time with the
Right.
person you with. What you pocket watching for?
Exactly. I agree with you 110%. But what were you saying, Rock? Because I completely missed that. We all busted out laughing at the same time.
Me, little old me.
So,
Nah, I was just going to add my Phoenix. I see you getting a little rosy in the cheeks. I'm getting there. It's like I just from a man's point of view, to the ladies that actually feel like it's whack to date on the budget. Let me ask you this: when you're looking for a partner, you're looking for stability. You're looking for someone that can be a leader of the household, that can actually, you know what I'm saying, budget money. So if a man can control his expenses while he's trying to court you and take you out and show you things, could show you what he can do eventually down the line. And then also, why the fuck would a man spend all his money out of his budget on a date just to be broke, struggling to pay bills? The shit just don't make sense.
Basically, not shooting his whole load at one time.
Exactly. Spread it out.
Very well said. I think a lot of women don't think about that with this specific subject. You know,
No, 'cause
dating on a
society
budget
tells
being
you
whack
that we
because
are supposed to get the big dates and we are supposed to get the money spent. You know, this is one of the reasons why it's so hard for me to ask people for stuff, because I don't want people to look at me a certain way. I used to not want people to look at me a certain way because of this. Because of how society says we are, or we deserve certain things. We do. Everybody deserves certain things, but um, for women, it makes it seem like if you ask for things or do certain things that you're a gold digger. And a lot of women honestly are. Honestly, they are.
yeah.
And you know,
And
it's
I'm
kind
not,
of crazy.
And as
but
far as deserving, at the end of the day,
Somebody like you deserve to go on a date that the man
well,
spent X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah.
well, like for one, the point of dating is to find out if you deserve for us to splurge like that on your ass.
Do
You
not.
know,
yeah.
I just met you. When I'm gonna drop this bag on you? I just met you. I don't know you yet.
People
I've
come
never,
in the
never,
expectations.
I've never seen too many men splurge crazy like on a woman on a date. Now, if they do, 9 times out of 10, they probably tricking. You know what I'm saying? They trying to impress. You know what I'm saying? They throwing
Right.
money out of their pockets in order to, you know what I'm saying, get in the sack with them one night only. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a certain thing called longevity. You know what I'm saying? So as Rock said, you have to spread it out. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Like there's a build up to a culmination. You know what I'm saying? Like of us being together. You know what I'm saying? If that's the main goal. But if it's just for one night, yeah, I mean, hell, I get it. You're paying for it to go home, not to stay, motherfucker. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's tricking at the end of the day. You know, but for a woman to feel like that, maybe they want to be tricked off. I don't know. I can't speak for women, but it sounds very much so like, all right, Dad, I deserve to be tricked off tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got to make up for all the money I spent on these fake lashes, this fake hair, all this shit. Like, you got to give me something. And lobster is where I'm spending, you spent $300 for you to shit something out. You did. Just imagine that. Just really think about that. A man spends $1,800 a month on dating. 9 times out of 10 is something to eat. You dig what I'm saying? Or to drink. You pissed and shit all of that away.
That's true.
Nothing to show for it.
And
No investment.
I think
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's more important to change the narrative on it. And I'm going to throw one quick question out there for everybody to answer so that I can just get to the bottom line of my point. Nobody wants to be in a relationship with a cheater, correct?
Correct.
Look, it is so quiet. Like that was not rhetorical. My point is simply, most often when you find a person that's a habitual cheater, that's a person with no self-control. So you can just as easily say that a man that can't budget and is willing to throw all his money away on you is a man with no self-control. So if you don't want a man who doesn't have self-control with cheating, then why would you want a man that does not have self-control with his money? What's the difference? It's one action to another, and it's all just stupid. So I feel like the women who say, you know, a man dating on a budget is whack. You actually kind of whack. You setting yourself up for a whole bunch of shit that you claim you don't want in the long run.
So look, speaking of dating, I have a question for you. One of my Facebook friends had made a comment, and it was very interesting. The comment was,
"It is so quiet in here. What are we doing?"
You hear me?
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay, so he said that you're not off the market if you have the title boyfriend or girlfriend. You're still, it doesn't matter. You're still single. You're not off the market until you're married. Let's weigh in on it.
Well,
I disagree with that because she left.
Well, if that's the case, if you're still considered single, and when you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, if that girlfriend or boyfriend sleeps around on you, is that still considered cheating?
That's a good question.
It just depends on the situation. I mean, technically, that is true. That is true. Until you are married, you are single. That is true.
What?
But it also technically.
Well, it said on paper. On paper, it is. When you go to the doctor's office and you put
a standard, like biblical standards say.
Oh, shit! You on the water, Star?
Optimist Star.
All the way up until you say, I do.
Star.
So
your shit's breaking up.
So that
engagement
don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
Exactly. How come she comes in clear on engagement don't mean nothing? I mean, I'm just saying, but like, no, for real, if it's simple, like if you go to the doctor's office and they tell you to put your marital status, it's either you're married or single. There's no in a committed relationship. There's no it's complicated.
So you agree with that bullshit?
I didn't say I agree with it, but I just made a simple observation.
Technically you are, but that's just in theory. That has something.
In theory, yeah. I just made a simple observation of what I noticed. But do I agree with that? No. So if you're in a committed relationship, you in a committed relationship.
All right. So if somebody tells you, all right, fellas, and this is for my fellas, if you're trying to pursue a woman, and they tell you, I'm sorry, I got a boyfriend. Do you respect that? Do you respect that, or you keep pursuing?
Me, I respect it, but
Moses, are you frozen?
He frozen in a motherfucker.
What is going on tonight?
I think he's praying.
I'm getting kicked out.
Okay,
hey, somebody screenshot that.
Oh yeah. All right, see, notice. Wait a minute. Notice it's the clacker-lackers that's having all these issues.
Exactly.
Whatever.
No.
I have always tried to respect that. Okay, I've always tried to respect that aspect of life, but at the same damn time,
all right, he one of them.
Depends on the interests It depends on it depends because it's usually platonic. It's usually platonic for the most part. You dig what I'm saying? And then afterwards, you know what I'm saying? But of course, everybody has been in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So let's not fake, be all adults. You dig? But yeah. I don't know what the fuck to say.
So Phoenix Healer.
I do.
Do you respect?
I do respect it. I do not. If you say you got a girlfriend, yes. I don't know. Well, you know what? I don't even know because I've been in that situation. Anyway.
All right. See, look, see, all of y'all. See, this ain't going nowhere good. This ain't. See, what message are we spreading today?
I don't.
What?
What message are we spreading?
Let's spread the message. Let's spread the good message of giving. Okay, so
that ain't giving, motherfucker. That's trespassing. That is trespassing.
So a Florida man pays.
Hold on, and let me piggyback up quick. Because if you trespass on my land, I'm gonna shoot you with the guns that I invested.
Talk that shit. Then we go back to this stock shit. Shoot you with the guns.
I think I just discovered what we're talking about.
First and foremost, I think that this is a really weird topic for a lot of people in here that is over 30. Like this shit gets weird after a while, and it gets very complex.
No,
it's really weird.
I'm just like because Phoenix was literally about to take the angelic way out, and then she like, no, I did some shit back in my day. I couldn't do it. You put the roadblock on that shit quick.
That shit is.
I don't be lying. I be telling you something. I
think it's such a complex situation, like in all honesty, I like Rock's stance. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. But for the most part, everybody else, and before he was married, I'm pretty sure that he's had situations of the same caliber. You know what I'm saying? And boyfriend and girlfriend technically is childish. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you're working towards something, but it's not necessarily factual. It's not something that's realistic until it really truly happens and it's cemented. You know what I'm saying? Evidently there's doubt there if it's still that. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Why
do
people fight for that? Why do a lot of people work towards that title? Why is that considered like one of the first steps?
Because it's a temporary solve, and it is semi-training. I should say it is semi-training for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's goal oriented. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you can do it for the free, then you can do it when you're actually paying for it.
What?
I should say.
You know what? I'm not even going to do it because then y'all gonna gang up on me again. Call me academics.
Bruh, shoot your shit. Shoot your shit.
Say nah. Okay.
So, you know we don't care.
So, I mean, no, I kind of like being a bad guy sometimes. It's kind of fun. It gives me a rush. Mm-hmm. I'm invested. So what I don't get, you feel me? Being called a boyfriend or a girlfriend, technically, you're committing yourself to a relationship, right? You're making a commitment, right? So if you can't honor that commitment, then what the fuck is the point of even having those titles?
I think that we fall underneath the no, because it's an okay point. I'm not gonna say it's a great point or a good point because that's
a very good point.
There's a big ass difference. Hold on, bro. Have you been married yet? I've been divorced. Right. Okay, let me just put this in perspective because we already been here. We already been here before. Is that when you actually enter into merge, that's a contractual agreement. There's a fear factor that's involved with that. There is no longer freedom involved. You don't have the freedom to go as you want to and fro because somebody is holding that contract against you. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a big ass difference between, doing it for the free and doing it for the pay. Oh, okay. You spend twice as much. You spend twice as much pleasing your significant other when you in a merge than you do when you're dating. I'm gonna say
but
that.
But didn't you say yourself that boyfriend and girlfriend stage is training?
Well,
I think marriage is depending on who you're married to too. Because I think if you're married to somebody,
yeah.
it shouldn't feel that way. It shouldn't feel that
But
way.
that's a fucking lie. Everybody feels that
Well,
way.
wait a
You've
minute.
been there.
Well, wait a
Hold on.
minute.
I've been
You've
there.
been there.
I've
Hold on.
been there.
Phoenix
So
has been there. I don't
I
know if
have, and
Star has been married. Have you been married, Star?
Nope. 15-year relationship without paperwork.
Got you. Rock, I mean, let's be honest. Let's be true. If you didn't have that contractual agreement, motherfucker, he called.
see, that's why he going out. No, but
So look, hold on. So this is
no,
the
but
thing.
what I'm saying
Let's be real.
I think it depends on the relationship too with the marriage. Okay, so I have been married and was married almost 14 years, and I got divorced, going on almost 2 years. And so I understand what he was saying, and I think it has a lot to do with who you're married to, and if both parties are willing to work on the relationship, and if there's a lot of, you know, just willingness. It depends on the person because things happen, things change, and so I do understand what he's saying because I've been in that situation. But it just depends on the people, and regardless of the contract or not, to start you with somebody for 15 fucking years, you were basically married without going.
Well, yes, we lived as a married couple, but
Right.
just solely because of AI's point. That's why I pointed out that there was no paperwork, just for the sake of his point.
Hold on. So are we really agreeing that it's okay not to? You're
No,
not off limits when you're the
that's not
boyfriend or
what
girlfriend.
we're saying. But there's
First
a
and foremost, we gotta hold up. First and foremost, before we even continue, Phoenix, everybody's listening. We gotta recognize, like, is this a biblical thing that we're talking about here, or is
No,
this
bro. No,
something that?
this is
So what is the so what are we seeing? Like, where do we get this basis? What is the actual basis, or the where's the goalpost at? Like, how do we get this idea that this is the end all be all?
what do you mean?
No, what do you mean end all be all?
How did you know that, okay, this is a game and this is for sure? Like, how do you know? Like, how do you know that marriage is key? How do we know that being together forever without a contractual agreement is key? Like, how do we know?
It depends on the
what is this
examples
based
he
on?
was set with.
Well, listen.
What examples?
What I wanted to say to you all, I just saw it yesterday, and it pertains to what we're talking about right now. So Monique, everybody knows that she calls her husband City daddy. And it's a big controversial thing because so many women say, I'm not calling my husband daddy, this, that, and the other. So the clip that I saw yesterday, the interviewer was asking her what makes her marriage an open marriage, and she was explaining that they had been best friends since they were 14 years old. In her first marriage, when she would cheat on that husband, it was Sydney that she would call and they would talk about it. So when they got married, she married him for the security. They weren't in love at all. So, her standpoint, her thinking was, okay, well, you understand that I'm a celebrity, and, having my little flings come along with being a celebrity. And then he in turn told her, okay, well, you have to understand, as my wife, if you can have your flings, I can have my flings too. And she was initially of the thinking, hold on, player, you not the celebrity, I am. And he had to school her too. Okay, this marriage is more of a partnership because we ain't in love yet. So while we not in love, if you doing you, I'm doing me. And that was the understanding that they came to. She said they no longer have their little flings or nothing, but that was the purpose of calling their marriage open. And the fact that she married her friend, she knew who he was, she knew that she could trust him. Her money wasn't a big deal to him because they had a long-standing history, and the love came after. So I feel like that kind of, ties perfectly into what we're talking about and what the ramifications of each individual relationship is, and what is allowed and what isn't allowed. They kept the communication open, they kept it real, and they figured out what works for them. I think that's a big problem with this whole boyfriend girlfriend title. What do you know about this person? Do you know that this person is going to be seeing other people? Are you okay with that? Are you fine with seeing other people just because they're seeing other people?
Basically, what basically what we're going through right now is a change of subject because evidently we have a actual married man and a man that is on his way to that threshold. I suggest we go ahead and move the fuck on, yeah, because this joint getting real tight right now, yeah. Like, are we gonna be real about this? Like, how do you feel, Quick? Like, is that true commitment to you?
What part? The open relationship thing?
No fucking open relationship, the basics. Like right now, you ain't
Boyfriend and
married. How do
girlfriend.
you feel? How do you feel?
Like on boyfriend and girlfriend level.
How do you feel?
Y'all
I feel that's commitment though. You know, because when you are boyfriend and girlfriend, in my opinion, that's you saying, okay, I'm devoting as far as relationship wise, I'm devoted to you, you devoted to me, and vice versa. Right then, you're building to get to engagement, and from engagement, you're building to get to marriage. It's part of the process. So, do I think that's true? Yes, I do.
I think we have beat this horse to
Oh,
fucking death. Yeah.
guess you don't want
Yes,
to hear what,
clacker next.
Real talk.
so nobody wants to hear what the married man has.
I'm
We
listening.
already know. Al Bundy. A peg.
Hey,
A
Peg,
peg.
hey, what? No,
You about to, hey, look, the
on
shoe
some-
salesman. Hey, yeah, comes home and gets
No,
what?
but
Puts his
be
hand in
real.
his pocket.
Let's be real. On some trill shit. If back in the day when, you know what I'm saying, I was a young buck on the dating scene, you dig what I'm saying? If I called you my girl and you had that title, then it was all about you. You dig what I'm saying? Simple as that. You feel me? Now, if you chose to go off and do what you do, then guess what? You lose that title because guess what? When I call you mine, that's something exclusive. You feel me? Not every woman can have that title of being mine. You dig what I'm saying? So with that title, it comes an actual standard. So nah, I'm not with that boyfriend, girlfriend, you still on the market. Now, when you with me, you off the market.
Talk.
Which is why I said technically you are single though, because you're not married.
And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That ideal that you just spit, that shit sounds good in theory, but that shit has gotten me in so much shit trying to be supposedly controlling. You know what I'm saying? Like it came
Nah.
off controlling because I was committed. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not get it twisted, bro. That shit comes with its own package too.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's not being controlled when a person's actions can dismiss themselves.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like I've been through it all. And I don't see any difference between the contractual agreement and or living together for forever. I don't know any fucking difference.
Like
It's
this.
all the
Let me
fucking
tell you
same.
something. Let me tell you something. And this,
Depends on the person.
me and my wife was together for a brick. We were engaged for how long? 4 years. 4 years before we got married.
Damn, you had to ask her. That's crazy.
No, bro, because it was a real live. It was a real
I'm
live
fucking with you,
situation.
bro. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
So you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you guys had that mutual understanding of where your relationship was going.
hold on, wait a minute. No.
Know y'all would get married, you wouldn't.
We had when we were dating, we had the mutual understanding of standards and expectations. See, the problem is people are dating people who don't have the same standards and expectations as them. Some people are just looking for somebody in the moment, and somebody's looking for someone to take home and spend the rest of their life with. See, that's where the lines get blurred at. Nobody's being straightforward with their intentions.
Okay, and that's why I said mutual, which means you both agreed to the direction of your relationship.
Nah, she kept me prisoner.
Whatever. You had the option to not propose. You also had the option to leave just like she did. But you guys had a mutual understanding of where your relationship was going, which is why it went the direction that it is. And this is why the direction is still heading forward together. A lot of people do not have that mutual understanding, which is what you just expressed. If you don't have that mutual understanding, it's not going to go that way. One person gonna go one way, one person gonna go the other way, which is why I keep saying that it depends on the people. It depends on what your goal is. If your goal is ultimately to be together, then you're going to be together. If
Oh
your
shit.
goal is not to be together, or your goal is, like you said, just there for the moment or whatever, somebody's gonna leave, somebody's gonna get hurt. It comes with an attachment, you know what I'm saying? But at the end, if you are not married, you are still single.
Mm.
And some people that are married are single.
You better preach it, Pastor.
I was in that relationship. So it just depends. If you are with someone who agrees, who mutually wants to go the same direction you are going, it's going to work. If not, then no, it's not going to work. Next subject.
All right. So I mean, we actually hit all our subjects. There's some small bullshit. I guess. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just want to mention, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm usually hard on the Florida men, the Florida man stories. I got to give something positive this week. Are y'all surprised? Can I get a clap for this one? Yeah, because I found something great in Florida that nobody else could. Yeah,
I'm snapping into the mic.
Star, clap your cheeks, whatever fucking it. We need to clap balls, whatever the fuck it takes.
Oh, what the hell?
Make sure you turn the camera on first.
Why we make you drink, Zena? What we do, Zena? What did we do? Just make Zena drink all her damn stuff.
So listen, y'all, a Florida man pays $7,600 to cover dozens of neighbors' past due utility bills, man. That is real dope. Then he paid the utility bills for 114 families at risk for losing service. So the close of the holidays. His name is Michael Etzmans. And man, this is a great act, man. He's from Pensacola. Dope, man. I gotta shout him out. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, for sure, man. So shout out to Florida, man, Joe, for finally somebody has good sense down there. And this is not his first time doing it. This is his second time. So it's garnering attention and it's rolling, it's snowballing. So yeah, that's about it, man.
Is it safe to say he didn't drink the cocaine water?
Man, no, he did not. Eating alligator shit. That's what I think. I think that's what they doing. They smoking alligator turds or something. Right? That's the only way.
What the hell?
You know what I mean? Something, y'all. Something.
Hey, look,
yeah.
Just an update to our listeners out there. I know y'all heard us talking about our casting call that Red Vision Cinema was doing for a happy anniversary. We're pleased to announce that we are fully fucking casted and we're going to production within the next couple of weeks. So that's something big for us that's developing on our end. We got a lot of new projects in the making. It's about to be 2020 about to be lit for us as a team, period. You know what I'm saying? The brand Red Vision TV with No Filter. The No Filter show was growing. Red Vision Cinema's growing. Co-Red Music Group is still booming and going. I got to do a plug. If y'all haven't seen the video, make sure y'all go check out Elsky Stack's new video, Alive, featuring Jet Riley, shot and directed by Red Vision Cinema and these lovely people you see on there on the set. I would play it, but it's like 10 minutes, and I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Go run the views up for me. We are almost at 600 views right now, so it's naturally, organically catching fire. You know what I'm saying? We didn't put no money into the promo. We just wanted to see what it was going to do organically first, and then we're going to put some bread behind it. But so far, so good, man. We got some dope shit planned for y'all in the 21 as far as the No Filter show. I can't tell y'all now because I quick didn't tell the rest of the team yet, but we got a big guest coming on in 2021. I ain't going to say who it is. We gotta have our meeting after the show so we can let them know. I'm going to grow my hair back in 2021. It's gonna be called Fade.
She's straight up with dang. Phoenix did like the Undertaker eyes on that one.
To all everybody that don't know, I am bald headed, but you know, I've been looking at the Bosley treatment. My dreads are coming. I'm thinking about taking all the hair. Listen, it's gonna be funny. Look, it's gonna make sense. I'm gonna take all the hair from the sides and the back and put it on top, and I'm gonna have a permanent fade for the rest of my life. right?
Wow.
You just gonna have baby head. You gonna have permanent bay heads. That's what you saying. Baby head.
He gonna have a Caesar, yo. He bringing.
He gonna look like he fresh out the womb every day.
It's cool.
All finger waves.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
It's like, nah. I like being bullied. There's nothing like getting in the shower and that water hitting your scalp. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, me and you, we gonna switch places, bro. I'm gonna be you for Halloween. You gonna be me for Halloween next year. You understand me? We both gonna dress up as Suge and Baby Suge, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be little Suge, and I'm gonna be little Suge, and I'm gonna be like mini me and shit.
And you
we gotta do it, yeah. You said what?
Dr. Evil and Mini Me.
Yeah, we gotta do that, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Bro, that's a damn shame.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, and
happy holidays to y'all.
Yes.
Oh yeah, happy holidays, please. Happy holidays.
Yeah. And we got a special Christmas gift for y'all coming on December 26th. We got a show.
Shit.
I got my blazer in the cleaners.
Uh-oh.
No shit.
I had to take it off of one of my favorite suits. I had to break out a good blazer for this one.
That fucking Mayo challenge. Jesus Christ.
I was thinking about it earlier, like, oh crap.
It's me and you, kiddo. It's me and you, kiddo. Hey, young, you always been my biggest. Hey, look, my teammate to the end, young. Hey, look, we gonna rock till our socks
just
fall
know
off.
all that fuckery and slide cheating shit ain't gonna fly this time around when I'm moderating.
Now I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with you on that one. Now I'm glad that you're gonna be there. Wear your vest. Make sure you got some a bib on because I might earl on you, Mo. I might earl.
No,
on
I'm gonna be out the way, but my commentary gonna be on point.
Thank you,
I'm telling you.
And you know what? I might have y'all face each other instead of the camera.
Oh yeah, we need eye contact.
Yeah,
I want y'all to get. No, that's a perfect idea. We need y'all to gaze into each other's eyes while y'all scarfing down white substance.
No, because I'm gonna spit it right in her mouth. It's gonna be disgusting. Yeah? She gonna earl on me. I'm gonna earl on her. She gonna earl on me. We gonna earl on. It's gonna be like a ping pong like battle of Earl. No, fuck
yo, Rock, just make sure you got plastic on the floor.
I got you. Say no more. I am going to be fully prepared for this.
Because for real, I don't even want a table involved. Just sit them in two chairs facing each other with the bowls in their hand, and they just gonna scarf it down, facing each other, eye to eye.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we just go nose to nose and just snort it? Like what the fuck?
That can be arranged, my guy. That can be arranged. That can definitely be worked out.
You a whole asshole.
Okay.
Who is this guy?
So
I'm trying to get these ratings.
I have a question. Hey, Just Star. You still there?
Is she there?
Star taking the shit, y'all.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm here with that.
Okay, so there you go. Look, that's how you always accuse them of taking the shit, then they go back. So look. Are you gonna challenge G.I. Mo?
Yeah.
Are you gonna challenge G.I. Mo with me on this lightning reaction challenge?
Yeah, he the champion, ain't he? Yeah, somebody gotta beat him. Come on, Star.
My bones cracking and shit.
So I guess this is a one-on-one, bro.
Oh man.
Star needs to nut up and start participating.
Star, I think her reception went out, or she finally had to squeeze the turtle head out, and she had to mute. Hell yeah, I'm with it. See what I'm saying? Oh,
there it is.
She had the shit, y'all.
She with it. All right, cool. We got round 2 of the lightning.
I said I'm with it.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now. I'm going to say this one more time. I'm telling y'all, especially all of y'all who stuck around all the way through the show. If you want to be part of this, add your 2, 3, 4, 5, however many cents you got. Just keep watching the show up until the last show of the year. because it's on the last show of the year where we will be choosing the person who joins us at the top of 2021. So the last episode of this year, which is probably what the episode, if we do a New Year's Eve episode, it's gonna be that one where we choose the one who will be up here 2021 with us talking shit.
And y'all get to hold an honorary pair of bronze balls. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
What is it with you and balls, dog?
I have them hanging on my wall, bro. They part of a scene, y'all. If y'all don't want to miss this movie, I'm telling y'all won't miss this movie because I got balls that ain't even mine that are mine. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm outside of my body. I feel like Kevin Hart on this shit.
I got balls that ain't even mine that are mine. You better hope somebody ever pull this sound clip up.
Hey Mo, you need to save this one because I'm gonna need this later, man. I'm gonna need the sound clip later, bro. I'm gonna need the sound bite.
Do you think we should do you think we should do on the last show of the year? Should we do like a montage of prominent moments from the episode so far?
Oh man, you gonna win every time.
Yeah.
Every time I got you to walk the fuck away, you gonna win, bro.
All right, well, yeah, but no, I think you got a moment that's gonna beat. You got a moment that might beat me out though.
Me and Star always got moments.
I'm just saying, the episode alone, he can do a whole montage section.
Oh God!
You just asking the same fucking question. 3 hours straight of you asking one question. Hold on. And you was pissing these ladies off.
Yeah, I gotta close out on this one, because for real, that episode, I had an excuse. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. But your face, bro, on that episode, bro, you was sitting back like
I was crying. I was dead.
You was crying, bro. You was like, oh shit.
So hard. He left so hard.
I ain't gonna front. I couldn't even talk like throughout that whole shit because you and Star was just right at each other's shit.
Hey, that is a classic.
That's a classic episode. To this day, that's my favorite episode. I never saw Phoenix so irritated before.
And she was being so patient. She was trying to just stroke my ego at the same time, trying to cuss me out slowly but surely. I've never been cussed out so subliminally a day in my life, man. That shit was funny, man.
That shit. I watched that shit like periodically, at least once every month, maybe twice, and it never. And it's like I'm watching it for the first time happen. It's like,
bruh. The next day when I watched that joint, I was like, "Oh shit, man!" Look at K Quick, yo. You was just sitting there like, you was damn, bro. Like you was holding it in the whole thing.
I was back here crying. My shit was laying all the way back.
Hey, yo, we gonna have to go there, man. Hey, look, we gonna have to sit up there and edit all that video, man. All that
straight
film,
up.
Man.
We gotta do a montage for you. Damn, dog, shoot. That's the show, I think, though, man.
For
shit.
Shizzle.
Hell yeah, man. It was a good one. You say what?
What y'all doing for New Year's Eve?
All right, I think we got to do the New Year's Eve show at the fucking studio, yo.
That shit will be fucking dope.
Shall we?
Y'all coming up?
I'll pull up. I ain't got no plans.
At the stool?
Yeah,
we going Red Vision Cinema. We going to Red Vision Studios.
I'm with the shits.
Let's fucking go.
Well, damn. Let me see. It's about that time, y'all. I think start to put the one finger up like when you in church, when you stepping out the door. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and rock with our final words for the night. As always, it has to be ladies first because she's in the dancing mood. She in there with the. I guarantee you, she ain't listening to no music. No, see, look at Lil. I told you.
You muted. You're muted.
I'm not listening to anything. I always have an internal stereo. What did we talk about tonight? I don't have much to say tonight. As far as closing remarks, I love you guys. So no matter how much argument we have, because we be going on sometimes, and that's why I just sat back quiet for the first 30 seconds. I was like, whatever. But no matter how much we debate, no matter how much we don't agree, at the end we love each other, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I love our viewers. And you can find me at the Blue Phoenix Hills on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to shout out my boo thing, Star Joiner. You can find her at Star Joiner all over the place, Instagram, Facebook. I'm not sure Twitter, but I keep them too for Asylum.
You already know. Shout out to my homeboy Adonis Progress for popping in on the show. Definitely fire show, fire show. And 3K is not cheap. Ungrateful asses. Anyways, villain in the white mask, K Quick, you know the vibes. BBF all day. No filter ish. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Of course, this is your man GMO, aka non-GMO, on all platforms. Finally, I switched over, man. Hey, look, listen to this young group, man. I really enjoy y'all presence. I love y'all, man. Everybody out there that's been supporting me. I had surgery Monday. Of course, thankfully, everything was benign. So,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? It's a happy fucking day for me, man. A lump, man, that I thought was gonna take me out, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, vulnerability is a bitch, you know, but I really love y'all, man. Everything is an investment, no matter how you look at it. Time, effort, everything costs. Okay, so make sure you just choose wisely, y'all. I'm out of here, y'all.
Of course, y'all know what it is. Your boy Teleme Rock. Follow me on all social media platforms at Teleme Rock. Now we done had talked about a lot today. Of course, like my man G.I.Mo said, everything is an investment. No matter how much I don't want to admit, I know for a fact that what I spend my money on, my guns, that money goes somewhere else. It's the difference, yet it is still the same as other people's investments. But don't get it twisted. I may not fully agree with what my brother invests on, but I definitely will support the idea that his mindset is bigger on getting money. I think us as a community, we need to focus on encouraging our brothers and sisters to do something bigger. You feel me? To bring some money in for ourselves, create our own wealth. Academics, bruh, you killing the community, Slim. Even though we all hold a certain responsibility on what we report, intentionally cooking shit up just because you're on your own personal agenda is not cool. Those are my words, and I stand by it. Those are not my co-workers' words. Those are my words. So when we get in this industry and you try to blackball me, it's cool because I wasn't gonna fuck with you anyway. But anyway, this is the No Filter Show every Thursday from 8:30 until we give a fuck. You dig me? So with that being said, my good people, we are out of here.